Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. What? Back here with y'all on this glorious Monday. This is the day that the Lord has made. What's up, everybody? Y'all good? We good?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, crazy weekend.
Wait, what?
A lot going on. Hip hop, basketball, everything. A lot going on.
Pick a side, nigga. Pick a fucking side, nigga.
Sides will be picked.
Pick a side.
But this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us.
What it do?
What's that, velvet? What you got? What you rocking today?
A little old-fashioned, I guess, cotton.
Okay.
I don't know.
You already know.
Call that carpet.
Carpet.
Banana
Plush.
Republic.
Plush.
Very
Plush carpet.
plush, very
Plush
plush.
carpet.
We got Brandon Jennings back here with us, representing Tough Crowd. Hostile territory.
Always.
We're going to be in
Gil's
hostile
Arena
territory today.
Yeah.
I like that ring.
And we got Rashad McCants back here with us.
You know what we do, Kobe?
Oh, what we rocking today?
All day.
Okay, all day, every day. So here's what's cracking in the arena today. The Warriors are barely holding on to the 10th seed, but can Steph save the dub season, and will Steve Kerr let him? The Clips have been clipping, but how much is the lack of leadership to blame for their recent struggles? And Adam Silver says the All-Star game could change to a USA versus the world format, but is that a good move or a bad move? But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100. You heard that right. $100 deposit match if you use promo code GIL on Underdog Fantasy right now. Are we still giving away that free pick'em? Yes, we are still giving away a free pick'em too if you download the app right now. Help you get your bread up. As always, we do Mostly Fans at the end of every show. Drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username. We use it on the show. A $50 bonus will hit your Underdog Fantasy account. If you send us a video at mostlyfansgil@gmail.com and we use said video on the show, you get a $100 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. Please keep those videos under 30 seconds for us. And if you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, or wherever else you get your podcasts from. So Brandon, you alluded to it at the top of the show. Some things going on in the world of hip hop. Since you are a resident expert on all things concerning young people. I'm washed. You know, I heard it. I don't know what's going on.
That's what you be saying, too.
So Kendrick Lamar did a feature on Future and Metro Boomin's new album on a track called Like That and used his verse to take some shots at Drake and JCole. Amongst the lyrical jabs thrown was Kendrick saying, F the big three, it's just Big Me, the big three being Kendrick, Drake, and JCole, correct? So, Brandon, I know you heard the track. I know you listened to it extensively, broke it down. Also representing LA, Compton, Gardena, and those areas. So, have a firm grasp of what's going on in the mind of Kendrick Lamar. What'd you think about the song? What are your reactions to it?
I mean, I love the song. I mean, I think it's great for hip hop. I think now that Kendrick's out of that deal with TDE, he can unleash some things that we've never heard, and he's more free now. But you know, when you start talking like that in hip hop, you know, you got to be ready for what's coming back. One thing about Drake though is like we know everything about Drake, and we don't know really too much about everybody else. So it's kind of like it's going to be interesting to see what Drake got to say because we don't really know too much about anybody else.
Okay. Shad, you share those sentiments?
It's up.
It's up.
Time to pick a side?
Fucking up. And I'm with K-Dot and them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you on Team K-Dot?
I ain't really got to their work yet. I ain't got to his work yet. So I got to all the other niggas' work. You know what I'm saying? Drake and them, they just be moving around and shit too much. And I think that K-Dot been waiting for this. He's retaliating. This ain't no, I'm punching first. This is, y'all niggas talking about me.
I think JCole been waiting on this.
It don't matter who's in the way. You in the way of this is Kung Fu Kenny, man. Kung Fu Kenny don't play around about nothing.
I mean, I like it that like everybody like doing their own thing now, because it brings back the competition.
But like, they teaming up. That's what he said. Y'all teaming up.
I think this is more. I don't even think Drake is really in this though. I think it's more just.
I got these K with all these nines. It's gonna be a pet cemetery.
I think it's more K-Dot and JCole.
It's all of them.
I mean, yeah. I mean, everybody.
You say all these dogs.
I mean, yeah, everybody can get it.
It's for all your dogs. I got K for all y'all dogs. Huh?
Well, you know, Jay-Z's still alive, so.
Yeah, we're on the older side. Sent you the song. as a man who enjoys beef, the beef sector.
What is the argument here? I mean, what do we?
Gotta pick a side.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you got to pick a side. This is Gil's Arena.
I'm sorry. I'm old school.
You're all right.
So I like Kendrick. I like Drake. I like Cole.
Future too.
Future. That's what got to pick no fucking side. Just like basketball. I like Kobe. I like LeBron. And I like Jordan. That's it. I got to fucking pick. The fuck I'm picking for?
You can like everybody? All right.
They're all different. So what am I picking for? They're all different. One's a pop star, two are rappers. One, they're different.
You can't come to my party if you fucking with them.
You got to pick a
Are you
side.
coming in my party or you taking your ass home?
Which one? Whose party?
Future and K-Dot party. You try and come in. Hey, you still fucking with them niggas over
So
there?
who did Future pick?
Future with K-Dot.
So he's not with Drake when he did the whole Drake album?
Nope.
Yeah, I think that's over.
So you
I mean,
ain't
yeah,
hear
I
the
mean,
beef.
it's over with
You
now.
don't know the beef, huh?
It's over with now.
So the beef is Drake and Future beefing over a bitch from Booby Trap.
Cap. No, I heard it started with Metro Boomin first. Cap.
Yeah, one of his joints.
Yeah, Metro Boomin
Some
first.
pillow talking as the young.
Pillow talking.
Whatever it is over a female, I think.
For sure.
We have a whole album together.
But are you coming?
You can't take our whole album.
Are you coming to my party or are you going home?
Nah, I'm going home. I'm going home and just watch.
Right from the crib.
Yeah.
So you chose sides.
I ain't choose no sides.
You did. You ain't coming to party.
Whose party?
Future and K-Dot party.
So
the
he's-
Future K-Dot.
So
you
he's
was
saying,
invited.
So he's saying like you invited to the K-Dot party, but they like, y'all, you still fuck with
You
Drake.
still
though.
fucking with Drake
Like,
and them?
and Cole, like,
If he invite me to a party, I'm gonna go to the party, and then I'm gonna go to the Drake
but
party.
you can't come
and
in
then-
still fucking with them. So you gotta pick a side.
Ah, that's little kid shit. I'm not picking nobody.
That's what they are. Hey,
I'm not
pick a
picking
side.
no side, dog.
Men
When
in their
Shaq
30s.
and Kobe was having their problems, I was watching the Laker games and I was watching the Miami games. And they was both on the same time. One's gonna be in the little box. One's gonna be in the big box.
Which one was
Switch it
in-
at halftime.
which one was in the-
Switch it at halftime.
all right. Well, then better question. All right, so who's the best rapper then, out of those three?
Who's the best rapper out of those three?
Yeah, out of Kendrick, JCole, and Drake.
Shit, I don't know. The best rapper?
Yeah, like who raps the best to you?
What are we going off of? What's the criteria?
rap.
Lyrics? Songs?
Lyrics?
I don't know.
Rap?
I'm from the West Coast, bro. We listen to beats. I'm in the beats. I'm in the beats.
You're in the beats.
What's going? Give me the shaking.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what West Coast is about. Beats.
They are important.
Since when?
Since the beginning of the time.
No, no beats for sure.
It's
Yeah,
beats.
no
I'm
beats
going
for
to the
sure,
club.
but lyrics too though. Like,
Like I didn't listen to Eminem because what club songs he gonna have? I mean, we going there and listening to Stan. How you grind a Stan?
how you grind the stand?
What? No,
If you're really about it, you'll find a way. But after the verse dropped, Drake offered this response during his show in Florida this weekend.
The way I'm feeling is the same way I want you to walk out of here feeling about your fucking self. Cause you know how I'm feeling? I got my fucking head up high, my back straight, I'm 10 fucking toes down in Florida or anywhere else I go, and I know that no matter what, it's not a nigga on this earth that can ever fuck with me in my life. And that's how I want you to walk out of here tonight. But in order to, get yourself all gassed up, riled up, and move towards the future, sometimes you gotta acknowledge the mistakes that you made in the past, right?
So in order to move to the future, sometimes you have to acknowledge the mistakes you made in the past. Brandon, does Drake need to respond to Kendrick's diss, and if so, how quickly?
He already responded.
He already responded. That was the response.
No, that wasn't a response. He
That is the,
responded.
huh?
I heard the response. He made it.
I heard that was AI. I heard that was AI Drake.
fuck out of
Yeah,
response.
I heard that was AI Drake. Yeah.
We talk about
I mean, but whoever was in there, whoever was in there right, that was all right.
He
Yeah.
better than the Drake.
Yeah.
Already did it for him.
Oh shit.
I mean, the beef not really with him. It's JCole and Kendrick. But I mean, if he wants to, go ahead.
So JCole need to respond
Yeah. JCole got something coming for sure.
expeditiously. All right, well, let's move into some basketball.
Responding is the dumbest thing because we always put a time on it, right? You always put a time on it. You have like 3 days or 4 days to respond. And if you don't respond fast enough, then it's over, right? Oh, it don't count now.
Right.
Which is the dumbest thing because we don't know how long he's been working on this verse, right? You know, Shooter came out how long ago? A couple months? 2 months ago?
Well, we don't know how long they was working on that verse to shoot at Kendrick.
Again.
And Drake never responded to Pusha T.
Huh?
Drake never responded to Pusha T.
So it's 60 days, right?
Drake never responded.
No, what I'm
That's
saying
how
is,
that beef was going.
No, what I'm saying is 60 days, we can say Shooter's been out, right? So, you know, Kendrick had at least 60 days for his response. So basically, for a fair one, you have to give the dude 60 days
60
to
days,
respond.
okay.
Because if you say, oh, you got to do it in 3 days, and he spent 60 days on it, it's never going to equate.
Yeah,
right?
that's the fan shit.
It's
that's
never
just
gonna
the
equate.
fans, yeah.
That's why whoever gets hit first always loses because they're pressured to respond now. When
Yeah. I mean, I would just wait. I'll still just wait till an album or whatever. Like, I wouldn't. I mean, it's no. I mean, I don't rush.
This is the thing. The history of this beef go back to Control, which is a diss track Kendrick dropped on all them niggas. Like I'm killing all
Yeah,
y'all,
I remember. Yeah.
Right? So
Yep,
they
yep.
never responded to that. So now they took shots on first person shooter. Like them taking
Control
shots,
was how long?
like 6,
years?
7 years ago.
Damn,
So they never responded to that.
it's been a long time.
I mean, it's been shots taken.
But it ain't subliminal. This nigga called them out. Names, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's tired of it.
Right. So they still subliminal shooting at this nigga, so he just called them back out. Like
Control came out in 2013.
Man, 10 years ago.
Damn, we are old as shit.
I mean,
That's 10 years ago.
the real problem is how do you fight a dude who's basically every 5 years?
you gotta destroy him
No.
so he don't ever come back.
No, you just if this is what he's gonna do, you just sit, keep making your music, and know he's gonna leave for 5 more years after this album. There's no what's the point? You're
I mean,
fighting.
he free now though. I mean, he was. I mean, he was doing that. I mean, he was doing that under TD. I don't know now. You know, Kendrick's free, so.
As I said, I don't.
It's like a nigga you fight and then he go to jail and then he come back and he get out of jail and you gotta fight him again and then he go back to jail and then he get out of jail. Every time he
Debo?
get out of jail, he's
Debo?
bigger and buffer and he like, yeah, remember me, Damon? He's Debo. yeah.
I
remember
am
me?
a boy,
yeah,
Damon.
Yeah, group hug, nigga.
Like what's the, like I look at it like this: when it comes to like the chess war, who has the most to lose? Kendrick. Drake don't have none because Drake is a pop star. He's a singer rapper.
Reputation.
So he's not in the lyrical game for him to be even compared to a rapper.
Oh, he is.
no.
Oh, yes,
that's
he
why,
is.
That's why
His
he never
reputation-
loses. That's why he never loses to rappers.
In the rap game, Drake is the lyrical assassin. That's why everybody looks at him to attack him.
Yeah.
But he can jump into singing and get right out of it.
No, for sure.
He can sidestep right out of it and
But only
do
to
a
the
singing
fans.
song.
Only to the fans. The actual rap community, we still looking at him like, yo, you never responded to Pusha, bro.
And then what? And has that stopped any of his shows?
It ain't got nothing about stopping his shows. It's the respect in the rap.
Who lost their career?
Nobody. Pusha actually like they look at him like, yo,
He got famous on Drake.
yo,
Is he still famous off of Drake?
Yes.
What's his
Pusha.
last song? CD song.
He ain't had to push nothing out.
Oh, he hasn't pushed. Okay.
Nah,
He hasn't pushed anything.
he ain't pushing
So
nothing.
he's still eating off of Dobie, you know that. I mean, whatever that is.
Hey,
He's still eating off
if
of
Drake was to
a song
say something
5
to piss
years ago.
Pusha off, Pusha stepping out.
He's selling out. He's selling out arenas and shit. Still? No. Oh, okay. He's doing shows in the basement. Got it. Got it.
So
In
we
the
asked
basement.
the chat. We asked the
See, Pusha,
chat.
I ain't got nothing to do with this.
No,
nigga.
we are not involved inside the couch.
I ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
I'm merely
we
a
know
host,
what you
sir.
on, my
I'm
nigga.
just saying.
We know what you
I'm
on.
just saying. To take a shot at someone, right? When 50 Cent took a shot at Ja Rule, right? It was to replace the dude. Get out of here. I'm here now, and I'm gonna take your spot and go.
But that wasn't the
If you're gonna throw a shot for a kill shot and you're not gonna replace him, then what was the point of it?
But there was a personal beef with that 50 shit. That wasn't oh, you rap better than me, I'm trying to kill you. No, nigga, you tried to actually kill me. I'm gonna kill your career without going to jail.
But he did.
This shit right here that we talking about is rap. This is a rap beef. This is a duel.
Bars. Yeah, we're looking for
This is
bars.
a duel. Like, there ain't no personal XYZ. Even with the Pusha and Drake shit, it could have been personal, which is why Drake said I didn't respond because I could have ended your whole life. But you never responded. With him and Meek, he killed Meek, literally. Meek ain't never been the same since. So now it's like, all right, you gotta respond now.
Do you have to? Why?
Because it's a beef.
It's not a beef.
Calling you out.
But that's what I said. You're beefing with a dude who comes around once in a blue moon. I'ma just keep it moving.
Knocking on your door.
Like if you
hey, my nigga, where my money at?
What I'm saying is like
Jeepers Creepers.
It's like
Jeepers Creepers.
it's like the Embiid Joker thing, right? We play 4 times a year. I play you once at my home crowd, and I see you next year. You keep dodging the other 3 games. That's how that looks.
Just 2 though.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If it was a West Coast, I'm playing you the 1 game. I score 50 on you.
Then I'm not-
right? And then I'm not playing you no more. I'm never gonna play you at your home crowd. I'm just gonna play in my turn. Like, what is the beef? It ain't a real thing then.
It is a real thing.
It's a real thing if we get to battle all the time. It's not a build. It's not a.
So
I don't look at it like
so
that.
if you're ducking me and I'm looking to battle you every time you come out here, your team, and you don't play because you had that 1 game, you played good, it's like everyone else is looking forward to this. You're ducking me.
I think Drake's just gonna keep making his music like he's been doing. I don't.
He gonna respond.
Yeah.
So we asked the chat who was the best rapper between the 3. 46% said Kendrick, 37% said JCole, 17% said Drake. But let's get on to basketball.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's our chat.
No,
though. The chat.
I mean, that's damn.
wrong.
That's tough.
I don't know.
I love that. I love it.
The chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is just the
chat
chat.
is honest.
No, the chat.
The chat is honest.
That's wrong. I mean, that's right or wrong. Huh?
Yo, yeah, that's right to me on my perspective.
That is the chat's opinion.
I ain't rolling.
You ain't rolling?
I ain't rolling.
Who you rolling with?
Damn, Kendrick.
Who you rolling with?
Rap, the best rap. Just who has the best lyrics?
We just asked best rapper.
Man, whoever sells out the most arenas, dog. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking
No,
about.
we're not talking that. No, we're talking just bars like lyrics.
If you can.
Would you rather have
Whoever sell out
7
the
Grammys and $10 million or sell out?
How about this? Who would you rather be right now? Who would you rather be right now? Out of the 3. Okay.
Who would I rather be right
Yeah.
now out of the 3?
Yeah, the nigga with his own plane.
They all got money. They all got money.
Kung Fu Kenny.
We'll
Kung Fu Kenny.
I will,
The nigga everybody's scared of. Leave that nigga alone.
I don't want to be none of them niggas.
Leave that nigga alone, man.
Brandon is happy being Mr. B. But let's get on to some basketball. No love lost between CP3 and the refs. The Scott Foster beef, well documented. But Tony Brothers is on the list now, too. So during the Warriors' loss to the Pacers on Friday, Brothers ejected CP3 with 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter. I know, good. Look at Tony Brothers' forehead, though.
Wait, what?
Just look at 6 seconds left. After the game, CP3 broke down what he said to get booted.
Oh man, old Tony. He's talking to me, I talk back. I called him a TikToker. I got a text. No, the first one. I just said TikToker. Gave me a text.
Is there?
Second one I just said, that's too much power. You know what I mean? He gave me another text.
TikToker meaning?
He the judge, the jury, and all that.
So for those who aren't familiar, CP3 did some post-game trolling as well, posting this on his IG story.
I don't even really care too much for basketball. I'm the judge, the jury, prosecuting attorney, defense attorney, everybody.
I thought I was ugly. Thought I was ugly, nigga. Boy, goddamn. Tony, that's why nobody like your ugly ass, man. Out here talking about you the judge, the jury, and some other shit.
Attorney.
Motherfucker, move around. Lucky I ain't playing no more. He be teeing me every goddamn game. It's your ugly ass. Can't stand this niggas like that, boy. Pissing me off.
Did CP3 deserve a tech for calling him a TikToker?
A TikToker? You gave a dude a tech for calling you a TikToker because you on TikTok?
Yes. See how you put that together? See how that shit was bullshit? Like you really are on TikTok, Tony.
You really on TikTok. You on TikTok, TikToking, and then you get mad I call you a TikToker?
Come on, man. Make it make sense. Makes sense, bro.
Oh man. Oh shit, bro.
And Adam Silver's not gonna do nothing about none of this.
None of it.
No, he got other issues right now.
I'm pretty sure he gonna find Chris Paul for whatever he said versus Tony Brother for basically telling the world that he has all the power on the court.
Wow.
Okay.
It was a TikTok.
So you allowed to publicly say you're a crooked cop.
And I do what I want.
What's the crooked cop? I mean, the crooked cop in the hood. He has all the power, right? He can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Pull you out the car, trade you.
I'm about to say Alonzo. I'm about to say straight training day.
Straight training day. Pull you out of the car, do this, rough you up, give me your money, whatever. Get the fuck on out of here, or I'm gonna kill you.
Wow. And cover it up.
And then say it's resisting arrest.
Wow.
On a traffic ticket.
You think
You're allowed to kick a dude out for calling you a TikToker and then say you have too much power, and then he shows how much power he has by using his power.
With 6 seconds left too.
It would seem if
Like 6 seconds. Come on, 6 seconds left, bro.
show some restraint, maybe don't do the tech in that situation just because you're showing how much power you have.
Yeah, that's what I said. You did exactly what he told you you did. You have too much power and you decide to unleash it with 6 seconds left because, kicking me out gets this much money. I got fined, but if I get kicked out of the game, it costs me this.
Wow.
And then if you say something about it, you're getting taxed again.
So who got baited? Chris got baited?
Chris got baited.
A TikToker.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, the player's going to always get baited because he don't have a whistle. I'll be honest. I mean, let's just be honest. A player don't have to say shit. He don't have to say nothing. If I don't want you in the game, I give you 2 texts, get the fuck out of here. What are you going to do about it? So when they ask you, what did you do? I didn't do nothing. Is that going to change? Are they going to fine the ref? No, nothing. There's nothing the ref is going to get. So what's the point of even asking them, what did you say? It don't matter.
I just want to fine. I'm gonna get you a fine. You're gonna pay some money if you're fucking with me.
What do you mean it don't matter?
I mean, it's a lot different now. Like you say, Gil, Brett is involved. It seems like that's a very, very low on the spectrum of things that you can get a technical for. But
like 6 seconds left, right? Nobody's fouling. What is the score?
122, 111.
they were down 11 at that point.
Huh?
Warriors were down 11 at that point in the game.
Warriors down 11. We don't know what the spread is. What's the spread? Was the spread 11.5? Was the higher, lower?
Ooh, because they get free throws.
Over the free throws and make it go over. I mean, you really got to put that in consideration. A random tech with 6 seconds left, we don't know what that is for the game.
Wowzers.
I don't even like basketball.
A lot of rigged shit.
A lot of weird shit been going on.
A lot of rigged.
A lot of issues
weird,
going on in
like
NBA.
weird shit that you seeing now. It's like, damn, they so open with it.
Yeah. Too open with it.
Like, you know? Like, especially the refs. It's like,
What
hey,
you
Tony
on?
Brothers?
Like,
seriously, like,
yeah, like, what you on?
TikTok.
You get fined for tech for TikTok. TikTok. At least he could have said, I thought he was threatening my life. He called me a TikTok. He's like, my time is up. My time is ticking. Like, at least lie.
Nah,
He
but
called me a TikTok.
what Chris did was he put both of those statements into the TikTok statement, which he called him a TikToker. Then he said, after Tony said, I'm jury, I'm the judge, he's saying you got too much power based on what you said in the TikTok.
Yep, and then give me a text for the second one.
Wow.
Chad is saying
But
spread
you said
was
but he said it.
4.5.
4.5. What was the higher low? I mean, what was the?
That's
It's not about
We know.
It's not fantasy. What was the over under?
The over under.
for total points in the game.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the question.
239.
And it was
So what was that?
120,
That was 233.
122, 111.
So it was just some spite, some old school.
We'll make it make sense.
But that's stuff you got to pay attention to. Wait, no. What was it?
239, you said?
239, and what was the spread?
Minus 4.5.
No. I'm sorry. What was the final score?
122, 111.
Nah, I don't think that was.
Oh, it wasn't. That was when he got
124. So that's 235.
That was when he got ejected. It was 122, 111.
Yeah.
What was the final score?
I'm pulling it up. Should have had it. Sorry.
No, they said 224 was the high.
123, 111. So it's 234 total points.
234.
All right.
Well, you gotta watch them dudes, man.
It's bad, bro. That's bad.
They should just have AI.
bad
They
for
should
the
just
game.
have AI refs, man. Just have robot refs, man. Just have robot refs. We wouldn't even be mad about that. Just have some robot refs going out there.
Calling what?
You can say whatever you want.
Calling the obvious shit.
Say whatever you want to them. They're not gonna trip. I have no emotions. All right, but let's keep this thing moving with some hibachi time. So, did y'all watch the NCAA tournament at all this weekend?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Bear down. Bear down.
A little bit. So many games on.
So many games.
Men's tournament, women's tournament.
Yeah, we probably gonna see you Saturday, homeboy.
That's gonna be nasty. I'm rooting for y'all.
I figured.
Arizona and North Carolina will both be in Los Angeles this week in the Sweet 16 round. Who y'all got? I hope y'all lose.
Have Arizona? Who we have?
No, I'm saying who y'all playing.
The team we about to play in the Sweet 16? I don't know.
Don't care? Are you going to
I
the
don't
game?
care.
Are we
Is
going?
Houston still in it?
Yeah.
They just won last.
I got them winning it all.
So we got to talk about.
Calvin Sampson, that's my man.
All right, shout out Calvin.
Okay.
Fuck that nigga.
Samson.
Had the NIL on lock well before
Yes, he
it
did.
ever got cracked. So before the tournament started, most people thought Oakland University was in the Bay, but senior backup guard Jack Gohlke literally helped put them on the map and became a March Madness legend in the process. Against the 3-seed Kentucky Wildcats, he hit 10 threes in the game, tied for the second most in NCAA history. Spent his first 5 seasons at a D2 school before getting a chance to join the Oakland squad. 24 years old, super duper senior. But he led the Golden Grizzlies to the biggest win in program history. Oh, we got another one? Yeah, Coach Callan them in the torture chamber.
That's tough.
Ooh. This is my favorite part of March Madness, seeing dudes who you never heard of before come out and get buckets. Try and do their thing. So after the win, Gohlke proclaimed that his squad wasn't a Cinderella, but NC State made the clock strike midnight in their second round meeting. He did hit 6 more threes in that game. So when you see something like that, Gil, does it bring back any memories of the tournament?
So where the fuck are they from? You just said we thought they were in Oakland, so where are they from?
Rochester Hills, Michigan, Gil. Thank you for asking.
Oh, okay.
Do it in a little bit calmer tone next time.
I'm just saying, like, I'm over here like, all right, so they, where the fuck are they from? Okay, so they from Michigan.
You said you was watching the tournament this
I was, not them. Okay, so what was your question? I was trying to figure out where they're from. I'm like, all right, they about to say where they from. Okay, they're not from Oakland. Okay,
It's my,
they're not from the hood. Okay, got it.
Rochester.
Rochester Hills.
Okay.
Never been. Heard it's nice. But what did you think about that performance and your own personal tournament memories? Like, what was your best game in the tournament?
Probably Elite 8 against Illinois. We lost to them earlier that year. And that came out on fire. I think I had like 18 out of the first 18 out of our first 20-some points. So I was carrying us the first half, so that was big.
What happened in the second half? Freeze out with your teammates?
I don't remember.
Okay.
We won though.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. That was that Frank Williams team.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was nice. He was nice, dog. No, he was nice. Yeah, it was that team.
Shot favorite tournament game?
Favorite or the best one?
Best, favorite. What was your best NCAA tournament game?
Sophomore year against Texas. Second round, I had 27. Trying to will us to the win. We didn't get that. Didn't get that dub, but I was torching them niggas for sure. Kind of like that.
Brandon, obviously you went over and got a bag overseas, so.
Yeah. But some of my favorite tournament moments, Jimmer Fredette, for sure, Steph Curry, George Mason. Wait, was it George Mason?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that run that they had was dope. And then, like just watching, UConn back in the day, Marcus Williams and Ben Gordon and them, so.
Marcus Williams was a beast at UConn.
Yeah,
he was a legend.
They were good.
So after.
No, so we just gonna pretend. We just gonna pretend we didn't hear what he said?
What?
We just gonna pretend?
What?
We gonna pretend?
What is that?
That's what we doing now?
Okay, what are we talking about?
Are we gonna pretend?
What I say?
No, we just gonna pretend?
You gonna ask it again?
What?
What was Rashad's favorite game?
What was your favorite?
Best game.
Best game?
Best game?
Yeah. Texas.
Texas. What happened that game? Did y'all win or lose?
We lost.
Move on.
Who cares? It's about individual things.
For me.
Now you care about.
It's the winner over here. You got it up. It's the winner over there. I thought he was going to say the championship game. They won the championship. But it's a game that the team didn't win, but his ass balled out.
He said that's the question.
That was his best. Best
What
game.
are you talking about? He's so desperate for a fucking win.
I said
You
favorite,
that
then you said
desperate?
best.
He said, what was
favorite.
your best game in the tournament?
Took a L.
It wasn't the game that I won. That wasn't my best game.
They lost.
I thought he would say, like, I don't do my best game. I want to do winning. I thought, he
But I've done both. Can you say that?
yeah.
No, you can't. You can't. You can't. You literally can't. I can.
It's
I
starting
had
on
a
the
bad
Monday.
game and I won the chip. I had a good game and I lost. You can't say that. Nigga,
I mean,
be desperate for your wins. Nigga, you can crawl and scrape all you want, nigga. What you talking about?
Ladies and gentlemen, glorious Monday in Gills Arena presented by Underdog
What's
Fantasy.
going on? We was
The height of March Madness. Download the app, use promo code Gil. They'll match your first deposit up to $100.
damn, sophomore year Texas, huh?
27.
27 pieces.
Led the ACC in scoring, whole nine, all that kind of shit.
And he was on the cover of the TV Guide.
All that kind of shit. Three different magazines.
He was on
that
Jet Magazine.
Did you get the Jet Magazine feature?
He was on Jet, TV Guide.
TV Guide is not Jet.
I'm just saying.
This nigga, what?
Did you get the
Where's
Jet
this
feature
nigga
as
from,
well?
bro? Where he from? Where is he from?
Can't get
Where is he from?
the Jet cover.
Where is he from?
He on the Jet cover.
TV Guide.
Where is he
For
from?
those who don't remember, you should let us know what channel shit was coming on at what time for the young generation.
For the people who don't know.
It was
on the
essential.
coffee table.
It was essential.
Or it was in the bathroom. It was in the bathroom or the coffee table. One of the two. He's taking shits. He was on tonight.
A very, very important magazine.
One of the other.
Facts.
Hey, TV Guide was there's a lot of shit y'all younger generation y'all just don't appreciate. So it's really hurtful when y'all call us why. We didn't know what channel shit was on. We didn't know what time it was coming on.
That magazine was big. Every black person
I
wanted to
wish
be
I
on
was
that.
on the jet. Goddamn. Yeah, shit. I didn't get, black people wasn't fucking with us like that. I went to North Carolina. That's it. With the Grambling, I'd have made that. I'd have been on that bitch.
Let's talk a little bit about Kentucky. Coach Cal Kentucky 1-4 in their last 5 tournament games. You may recall they got upset by number 15 seed St. Peter's back in 22. Oakland this season. Kentucky hasn't won a chip since 2012. Hasn't advanced past the second round since 2019. Does Kentucky need to give Coach Cal the boot, or should they keep riding with him for all that he's done?
Keep riding with him. I mean, he's getting top-tier talent to come into school. That's what it's about. I mean, I'm pretty sure if he didn't go after top 5 draft picks every year, that he'll have a better winning record. But you're just putting talent together, and he's got the top-tier talent. So, trying to remove him to go get wins, that's the hottest. That's the hottest school for guards and shit, damn near big man. But that's the hottest school for talent. So, as long as he's there, you're gonna keep getting top talent.
And just coupled with that, they'd owe him a buyout of close to $35 million if he was fired without cause.
I mean, I think a lot of these coaches now are just because kids can go wherever you want. It's kind of like they're kind of overrated now. Like I think we're seeing their true colors. Like they're not as good as they used to be. I think the way the college game is going, because you can transfer, you can move. So yeah, you can get top players, but that don't mean when you go to the tournament you're gonna win it. You just got top players. Like you're just still going off the name, and I don't even think the name really even matters anymore. Now with the deals and where you can go. So I think a lot of coaches finna start getting exposed.
I kind of agree with that. I agree with both of y'all. And in the sense of, like, who you going to bring in that's better than him and doing what he do, like bringing the talent in. But then you think about getting beat like this in the first round. I mean, that says a lot about the talent that you did bring in. Were they the best talent, even though they were the top recruits? You know what I'm saying? Like, they supposed to take you over the top like all the other talent did. But then again, it's like they give him a couple more years. They turn into a Maxey, turn into a Murray, turn into Rondo, all of those different guys. They got a whole pool of guys. But then it just says a lot about the landscape of where we at. Like you were saying, like, are we training players that are going to turn into winners? Or are we just turning in talent and then taking them to the league and just letting them do what they want to do? And that's a sentiment to Juwan Howard getting fired from Michigan after what? 3.5, 4 years maybe, and not giving him the opportunity to build out his resume, his roster, be able to recruit some top talent like that. Calipari has set up a farm system where it's undeniable. You come here, you're gonna go to the league. So that's where we at right now. So you can't really deny that. He just gotta, like you said, with the transfer portal, if you can't equate that shit to wins, you just look bad losing in the first round at the end of the season.
When the last time they won it all?
2012.
2012.
Like even these last two losses, I don't really take, I don't put too much on it because this is still COVID, right? This is still effects from COVID where you got guys sitting in the league. He's fucking Luka's age, right? I mean, you know what I mean? You got dudes in college that's
Are you talking about the dude from Oakland?
Yeah, dude from Oakland. He's 24. So you
got grown-ass men in this tournament. I think North Carolina starting lineup around the same age as the Thunder.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so you got guys who got to hold back and do all this stuff. So you got guys in there like, he spent, what? You said 6 seasons at a D2?
5 at a Division II school.
And then this...
Then came through Oakland, gave him
That's crazy.
So you got a 6-year guy. I mean, so most of these teams that are like really established, they're older than everybody else, right? So you got a group that's 18, 19 years old playing against an average team of 22. You expect the 22-year-olds to win, right? That's just, especially just one game. So, there's still that COVID
the COVID
domino
or whatever,
where everyone got to hold back. So you got a bunch of older guys still in college. So you have to give it at least 2 more years before it cleans itself out.
Let's coach it up there. Let's coach it up right now. That game, we all coaches on the Kentucky bench. You Calipari. Why we not doubling this nigga? Why first half he had what? Let's say he had 4 threes in the first half. He the only one keeping them in the game. What are we doing to stop this nigga?
I'm surprised they didn't switch
under the big to him, right?
Switch that.
Because he was catching shooting that bitch. So they never made any adjustments.
I mean, how was he doing the regular season? But sometimes it's in college, you probably don't even know a dude sparking like that.
But you can see that he been doing this type of shit the way he was coming off that bitch. It was catch and shoot, 1-2, dribble handoff as soon as he caught it. So it's like, hey, look, we reading that.
Yeah, he coming off, he started like the first 13, 14 game of the season, got moved to the bench, but I think in their last 5 or 6 games, he was playing like 30 minutes a game.
He got that confidence rolling. It's like, what do you do as a coaching staff to stop that? And then you get pushed out the first round because you didn't change up the strategy.
Tournament is hard because you have to, whatever adjustments you have to do it in the second half, and it has to work.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you ain't gonna be able to do it mid-game. Right. They're fucking 18-year-olds. Yeah. Right. You got some damn NBA 35-year-olds, you
even
tell
know
them
how to do
something,
that
they don't
shit.
know what the fuck to
Right,
do.
facts.
And I think a lot, not even talking about this game in particular, but a lot of people don't understand that they just worry about the seeds and look at those matchups. There's a lot of janky shit going on with the ADs and the selection committee behind the scenes, giving you squads that you don't match up well with in a lot of unfavorable situations.
Yeah, you know, it's so funny. If you actually like look at college basketball, if you know college basketball, right? If you know college basketball, then you can tell which teams will be upset.
Yeah.
Right? You know, okay, this group, they're a 10 seed, right? All their guards are scorers, right? Your team is favorite, but your weakest defenders are your guards, right? So the weakest on your team is your guards. You got big men. Their big men are better defenders. So you're looking at a really lopsided game, right? Your guards are going to get torched, and your big man has great defense in the back line. Kind of offsets that, right? It's still matchups, right? No matter where you are, it's still who you playing against that's going to match up very well against you.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, yo, remember when you was talking about the NIT when the teams didn't want to play?
Yeah.
Like just like the game that kid had with the 10 threes. Like that could have happened for a kid. You know what I'm saying? Just playing in the NIT games, like just going off, and you know who knows, that kid might get a look somewhere.
Yeah, no,
or just something.
Or a bag like Gohlke did. He got a TurboTax deal within like, I want to say 24 hours of that
fuck
game.
outta here.
Buffalo Wild Wings deal. They was on him.
But yeah,
we got
go back
another
to
year in
that.
college?
Nah, he's done. I'm saying he's milking that thing. They had
You got an NIL deal for another 3 days?
Look at the commercial thing.
I guarantee you made more bread in the last 5 days than he did his entire college career. I'm just saying, like, you know, TurboTax came through, Buffalo Wild Wings came. He's in the hotel ballroom shooting commercials and shit with the tape on the
that's facts.
Like the Japanese kid from Nebraska.
Yeah.
Like,
The Japanese Steph Curry.
Yeah, he fired. I was about to buy his jersey.
That's what they call him.
Yeah, but just imagine if he would have had a game like that against a Kentucky, a big team.
All it takes is one game, man.
One game, but any tournament,
Any
NIT,
tournament,
any of that. Like
motherfucker.
he could have been in the NIT, went off
threes
and
in
did
the
like
Somebody
you know?
scored 50 in the NIT or 60 in the NIT. Everybody can be like, well, who that?
Who's
Yeah.
that? For
Who
sure.
that?
For sure.
Why he ain't in the tournament?
For sure.
All right, well, let's move on to the league. Lakers and Pacers met on Sunday in a rematch of the in-season tournament championship, which, in case you don't recall, Lakers won the very first in-season tournament championship. Seems like so long ago. Prior to the game, it was announced that D'Lo would be out with an illness. The Lakers were 0-5 without D'Lo this season. But AD followed up his 41-piece for the NBA Cup chip by giving the Pacers 36 of them things, along with 16 rebounds. Yeah. Bucket time. Oh. And Spencer Dinwiddie came through, 26 points, which is the most in the Lakers uniform. LeBron added 26, 10 dimes. Austin Reeves added 25 and 8 in the win. Lakers had 4 scores over 25 points, I want to say for the first time since the 70s. They also scored a season-high 150 points, which is the most since the 86-87 season, but they gave up 145.
Give me that. Give me that.
Oop. What we got? And
Give me that little dude.
Arizona legend, TJ McConnell. Bear down. Lakers are 5-2 the last 7 games, have won 3 straight. Gil, do you have any optimism that this squad can do something special? Do you believe yet?
Who?
Do you believe in Darvin Ham and these Lakers?
Bro, I keep telling you we Western Conference Finals, dog. Against Denver. How many times I got to say the same thing? We're going to be in the AFC. We're going to smack through OKC. Then we're going to beat on the Flippers, right? If they make it, we're going to beat on them. And then, you know, we probably might take the L to Denver, but we're going to make that a matchup this year. I already said that. West Coast.
But do you believe it?
Western Conference Finals.
But do you believe
Last 3 weeks.
But do you believe it?
Do you believe?
You've been saying it.
You have been saying to go.
You've been saying it.
The current problem with that logic, though, is that the 1 seed right now is occupied by the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, then we're going to go to the 7th seed. We're going to get the 7th seed, right? We're going to get the 7th seed, play OKC.
You gonna get the sell? How you gonna get the sell?
We're going to get the sell.
The way it's shaping up in the West right now, it's going to be really hard for the Lakers to move out of that 9th spot. Not to say it's impossible right now.
Wait, so how do they do it?
now?
How do they do it? Do they go
7 and 8 play for the 7th seed. Loser of 7 and 8 plays winner of 9-10 for the.
we got to get to the 8th seed, play for that 7th seed?
Y'all at 9 right now?
You better play like
They might not be. They might not be Golden State.
Golden State, Houston fight.
I mean, Golden State might not be there if we keep it
I'm not worried
real.
about no goddamn Golden State, but Golden State is just like this, though. Too small. They're small.
So Dinwiddie,
Babies down there.
a late season addition to the squad. But how important is having a game like this for Dinwiddie's confidence as he still figures out his role with the team?
I mean, great games for anybody is, important, especially now going into the playoffs, right? You want to have some type of confidence, right? You want to be like, okay, it's finally turning around. So, anybody who can help us at this moment in time, I'm grateful for.
Brandon, longtime Laker fan.
No, I'm happy for Spence. I mean, coming now that the playoffs and all these games that's coming up is very important. So it's good to see him play well. Hopefully he can keep it going.
And then for you guys, what was your approach as the playoffs got closer? Were you trying to lock in, get buckets, trying to conserve your energy to get ready for the postseason? Like, how did you approach these last couple weeks of the regular season?
Still finishing the season strong because, you still got those regular season awards, first team, assists, whatever you, third in scoring, first in scoring, you're still, as an individual, you're still engaged because there's still something, on the line. As a team, I mean, you're trying to put yourself in a position to make some noise. Most teams, they're just happy to make the playoffs, so they don't care. But teams that are trying to get further in there, I don't know today, but back then, you're trying to position yourself where you can, it made sense on who you was facing in the first round and moving forward.
Brandon, what was your approach?
Well, my rookie year, I mean, shit, we had to finish strong because I think we were like 5 or 6. We were trying to see if we were going to play Boston first round, but we ended up getting Atlanta. And then, with Skiles, he was so detailed and dialed in. So,
Y'all were trying to get Boston?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, because the regular season, I think we actually played, I think we were whooping Boston's ass the regular season.
Where were they? Let's see where they.
I want to say.
Y'all were trying to go up or down?
I think we were trying to go, because we were, I don't know, somehow, I don't know, but we played Atlanta first round. We were trying to get to Boston. Okay. And then we ended up playing Atlanta, though. But, because we just matched up well with them. Mm-hmm. But then when Bogut got hurt, it was like,
And that's what, you've alluded to this before, but you're looking at the matchups at that point in terms of seeding. Like, the individuals still want to get buckets, but our team's tricking games trying to get that favorable matchup that they're looking for.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The seeding, hell yeah. You don't want to go in
No, you really think that right now the Lakers want to play Denver in the first round? Let's just be honest.
Bring it on.
Right? Really?
Yeah.
Is that who? Like, if we can play OKC, Minnesota, or Denver in order, who do you think we want to play? OKC, Minnesota, then Denver.
I say Minnesota first because they short.
They short?
Yeah. But y'all actually killed them more than y'all kind of killed.
But they still have two. They still got 2 all-stars, right? They still got 2 all-stars versus just one over there. And Shea don't have the playoff experience right now to get those calls. So I'd rather run up against a team that's only 22.
No, for sure.
Rashad, you respect that approach?
Yeah.
Or are you taking smoke from whoever?
If you got confidence from winning the in-season tournament, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be ducking anything.
Fair.
You shouldn't be trying to leverage who you're gonna play. I'm just saying, but I hear what he's saying. Like,
already hung a banner. This is
because last year it was, we got to figure out who to fight to get to the. And I was telling them, I'm like, nah, man, y'all need to get to the 7 so y'all can go ahead and fight who y'all fight. But it worked out the way he said it. Like, nah, let's fucking go through the play-in. Mm-hmm. Let's maneuver. He got in there.
Yeah.
So if he taking the same approach, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna stand with the same way I was last year. Like, nah, man, fight the hard fight first. Because if y'all get them niggas out of there, you could potentially win it.
Win what?
The whole West and the championship. The Lakers got Denver out of the way early. But if you waiting and giving them momentum to go ahead and then you wait like you did last time, it's a sweep. It's a clean sweep. They got too much momentum.
Minimum amount of games allowed.
Yeah.
Diligent effort in every game. So Lakers got a 6-game road trip coming up against the Bucks, Grizzlies, Pacers, Nets, Raptors, and Wizards. Woo. How many winnable games are for the
We might be in that 7th spot.
For sure.
We might be in that 7th.
For sure. How many games back from 7?
It's so many moving
11?
parts and
It's
pieces.
like 11
I'll
games
give
back?
it to you right now.
11.
No.
They gonna lose to Milwaukee.
So Lakers are from the 7th spot right now, are 2.5 games back.
Oh, they 2.5?
Yeah, 2.5,
They
baby.
can get that.
But I think Kings got tiebreaker. Not sure about the
We're
match.
not worried about that, baby. We're not worried about that.
And they got who left? Who was the next?
Just that 6-game road trip is the Bucks.
First.
L.
Bucks.
Beating them.
Bucks L.
You get the Bucks?
No, that's the
Doc
L.
over there. It's Doc
Bucks,
over
that's
there.
the L. I'll
The
be
first
there,
one.
and I'll be there tomorrow, front row.
Lost.
Yeah.
Next.
Ron, what up?
Next.
Brand, who are you cheering for?
What?
Better be a Lakers jersey underneath
Yeah,
that tough
4-1-4.
crowd. That tough
He
crowd.
gonna be
Bucks
straight. He
fans.
gonna be mad at Doc. Go ahead. Who's next?
Hey, reporting live on the scene.
Who's next?
Grizzlies,
Got them.
Got that.
Okay.
Pacers,
Got them.
They might split
Half.
that.
Nets.
They might
Half.
split that.
That's half.
Nets,
Got them.
Raptors,
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Wizards.
And Wizards?
We got
Damn,
five.
that's disgusting.
Yeah, so two-
We have 5.
Yeah, so they'll go 2.
5. We got 5.
But hey, look, here's the question.
Y'all
though.
losing to the Bucks and y'all losing to
We're
Indiana.
not losing to both.
Here's the question. Is AD and Bron playing all them games?
They probably ain't gonna play against the Wizards.
Neither one of
I
them?
think
Just one.
Raptors and
Who's
Wizards
gonna take the
is a
break?
back-to-back.
That's
Ron might
different.
not play tomorrow.
Nah, we playing tomorrow. We're gonna
get-
try to always. You
I
always
get-
try to get the first joint.
You
No,
gotta
I
get
get-
the first jump.
You always try to get
I
the
know
first
one
joint.
thing.
That's the momentum game.
So we're gonna put all the guns
That's fine.
coming out the bazooka style.
Run by me.
All the guns.
Yeah, we're gonna go
Put out there,
5-1. We're gonna go 5-1.
So you think the Indiana might be lost?
This is how they're gonna. We're gonna like. We're going for 5-1, right? We're happy with 4-2.
Yeah, for sure.
We're happy with 4-2.
Absolutely.
3-3.
That's tough. Yeah, we tripping.
Yeah, we tripping. We go 3-3.
Yep. Yep.
4-2. If
5
everything work out, we go 6-0. But we not a
Yeah. No, 5-1, 4-2 is good.
5. Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh,
That's all.
six-game road trip. Oh,
Hell yeah.
excellent.
6-game road trip.
Hell yeah.
Coming back out here with confidence.
Hell yeah.
Because that's the type of shit we'll beat the Bucks, right? Fuck around, beat the Indiana, lose to motherfucking Toronto.
Yeah.
And we hit that
And
shit
Memphis.
like this.
Or like
shit
the Nets
that,
or something, yeah.
Like
Bullshit.
Memphis gonna put up a fight though. It ain't gonna be no blowout because Bane back. So it's like
Ooh, shit.
I'm just saying. Before, hey, but look, but wait. Before that, it was like an easy, it was a walk. But like just because they play hard and he out there, he can make shots. Like
Yeah.
they'll give him a game, but it should be a cakewalk.
Right.
All I know is if it goes the other way, somebody ain't coming back with a job.
Yeah.
You think so?
You go Lord and 4. You go 3-3, get the fuck out of here.
Be some complaining.
Against that schedule.
Yeah.
Against that schedule.
Depend, but you still gotta watch Denver too, dog. You still gotta watch it. Ooh, Lord Jesus.
JJ Redick might be coaching. But let's keep him.
Hey, DJJ might be consulting.
I mean,
Damn.
being here breaking down footage. Very high level. Let's move on to the Rockets. Rockets are one of the hottest teams in the league right now. Jalen Green has put the team on his back. So Green dropped 41 points on the Jazz with plays like this. He looks like a completely different player right now. I think he's averaging close to like 28 points per game in March.
Yeah. Shit, Huggies ain't cheap.
Looks like, a player the Knicks could use.
Huggies ain't cheap.
Huggies ain't cheap, nigga.
So he's 15 for 22 from the field, 7 for 11 from 3. Second 40 piece in the Rockets' last 3 games. And the Rockets are surging at the right time. They're on an 8-game winning streak.
Oh, okay.
Trails only the Celtics' 9-game winning streak.
Oh, that's what he on now.
Yeah, you already know. Just a game behind the Warriors for the final playing spot. So with 3 of his 8 highest scoring games have come in the last 11 days. But let's just talk about, obviously, Şengün goes down now. He's asked to carry a lot more of the burden. But how important is it for coaches to give young players time for the game to slow down for them?
This is the most important time for any bad team. Any bad team, I got a bunch of young players. This is what you're looking for. You're looking for that guy to get confidence going into next year. So, Chauncey Billups over there in Portland, this is when you let Rook do you.
Yep.
Right? Because you're expecting them to be somebody next year. They need games.
Yep.
Right? So this is a very important time where your young players that you are counting on, your futures on, to get the experience now, to get it in real time, to go out there and play through all the mistakes because there's nothing on the line.
Yep.
And then you don't know what you're gonna get. A guy go out there and have a 40-piece, and then he come back and his confidence is out of the roof. Now he's unstoppable, and that's what's happened here, right? Sengun goes down, and he knows he don't have to pass the ball.
Right.
Right.
It's my squad.
I like Houston. I like Houston because they're fighting back, and they might surprise the 10th. Like, they're a game back from 10th spot, right?
They're
And they
one
straight
game behind the Warriors.
And they 8 straight, right? Let's just say they get 3 more. They moving up. Now the confidence is rolling with Ime now. He's like, shit, we might be able to get into the playoffs.
Oh yeah, you know you want that playing game. You know you want that playing game against Bron.
Come on, man.
You know what time. You know what time. You want
They've had
revenge.
some back and
You
forth.
want that revenge.
Yeah.
They've had some back and forth this season.
You remember that shit Bron said to him? You remember they had that little
Told him to
altercation?
stop acting like a
Yeah, he
bitch.
told him stop
That
acting.
little nigga right there? So we ain't playing against them, brother. We can. Then you just. He not listening. We about to go.
listen.
5-1 or 4-2. We not in the 9th spot no more.
Yo, listen. If Houston get in, and they in that 10th spot, y'all might be out of there.
You not listening.
Y'all might be out of there.
5-1.
That's personal.
That's
5-1, 4-2. We're not gonna be in the 9th spot no more. We in the 7th, 8th spot.
So who plays the play-in games? Who plays against each other?
7, 8,
9 and
fights
10.
So 7 and 8 fights for 7th. 9 and 10 fights for 8th.
So whoever wins out of
With the loser of
So
7 and
Houston
Right, so
fighting
whoever-
to get to 10th spot and push what? Golden State
Golden
out.
State. Yeah.
right,
Then
so
y'all stay 9. Y'all got Houston for the play-in.
Light workers, the young kids. So.
They're gonna be playing against like Denver, dog. I mean, not Denver. They're gonna be playing against Dallas
Dallas
for
at
that
7.
8th spot, bro. We gonna move. We moving up, man. We moving up.
Hey, yo, listen, I think this year the playoffs is not going to have Steph Curry or LeBron James in it.
I said the same shit. I said the same shit.
I don't think- you know
I
how
don't think the NBA playoffs is going to
The
have
ratings
LeBron
would be
James
the
or...
ratings would be killed, brother.
No, it's not. I mean,
crazy.
I mean, men's basketball is kind of trash right now anyway.
It's rating. Them ratings.
The women's
are bad.
basketball is killing
Yeah,
it.
we'll flush
so-
right through it next year.
Yeah, next year. Yeah,
Flush right
yeah,
through
the
it.
men just come back next year. Right now, y'all just go on.
Bring the plunger out, goddammit.
Yeah.
Bring the
We
plunger.
could see it. We could see it.
I mean, when you just look at this West, though, how wild it is. I think Lakers 39 and 32 right now. If they had that same record last year, this time they'd be 4th. Now they're 9th. I'm just,
Damn.
it's thick.
That's interesting.
Beating on those East
Meanwhile,
Coast
the East,
teams. East weak ass East.
high pack of boo boo. Let's stick with the West. We did hibachi time. Now we're going to do hanachi time. Talk about some teams that are not cooking right now. So before the season even started, Ant Edwards said he wanted smoke with the Warriors. Ant and the Wolves swept the season series on Sunday.
Damn.
Now the Warriors are barely holding on to the 10th seed. So Steph dropped 31 in the game, but spent the end of the 3rd quarter and a sizable part of the 4th quarter on the bench. The Warriors were up 4 when Steph went out and down 8 by the time he got back in the game with about 7 minutes remaining. Kerr was asked about the decision after the game.
We can't expect to just ride Steph game after game after game. These last few weeks have been really tough on him. We've put the burden of this franchise on his shoulders for 15 years. We can't expect him to play 35 minutes. We got 5 games in 7 days on this road trip. So if you want to say that him playing 30 minutes instead of 32 is the difference in the win and the loss, I totally disagree with that. And we're trying to win the game. We're trying to keep him fresh too.
I mean, can you only play 30 to 32 right now, considering what's at stake?
The situation will define itself pretty clearly, and it is in kind of real time. So every game matters. We're inching closer to the other end of the standings that we never thought we'd be in. So nobody's gonna wave the white flag and say, you're mailing it in. And if that means playing more minutes, then I'll be ready to do that.
Thank you, Steph. Thank you. He was trying not to pack homeboy up.
He should have.
He should have. He should have. But he was trying to.
Yeah, he should have packed that nigga.
He should have packed that nigga.
Bro, we in the 10th spot and we ain't got time to be
talking
around and doing all this, bro.
Dumb as fuck. He talking that dumb ass shit. Call his ass out, Steph. I'm Superman. What the fuck is he talking about?
I mean, real talk. It looked like him or Darvin don't want to. Steve Kerr or Darvin don't want to go to the playoffs this year. I'm telling you, I don't think. I mean, listen, all them niggas go home this year. Come back next year, man.
Yeah.
Shit, come back.
That's how they acting, ain't it?
Come back next year. Just
what is he talking about?
Just keeping up drama that we don't care about.
Put everything on Steph back in 30 to 32 minutes to play the difference, and y'all was up 4
when Steph went out.
And then he down 8. What are you talking about? That's 2-minute difference, literally. 2 minutes. 2 minutes did
I'm just
that.
tired of his minutes. This person ain't playing this. Listen, bro, what we doing?
What we doing?
What the hell?
Move around?
What we doing? Move the fuck around,
We gotta move
Steve
around.
Kerr.
So the Wolves game was the first of a 5-game road trip, like Kerr mentioned. And obviously he said that impacted the decision with Steph's playing time. But you say at this point, Kerr don't need to be worried about all that if they're serious about trying to make a playoff push.
Yeah, man, you see them sand dunes Steph was running in Dubai? He all right.
LeBron James
He gonna be all
about
right.
to be 40, man.
He
You
ain't
gonna hear Darvin them talking about, we gonna retreat. Bron out there playing all the minutes, man. He playing all the minutes, he making sure. Hey, we need this win tonight, man. Let's get this win. What is the difference with Steph? And he younger. And he run around like a chicken with his head cut off anyway. Tripping, man.
Or get some better talent then. Shit. Get some better talent. Your team weak.
Weak as fuck.
That's all. Your team weak.
What spot they in? What spot they in?
They are in the 10th and final playing spot.
And they've been in that spot for how long?
For a
Basically
minute.
all season?
For a minute. For a minute.
A good minute.
For a good
minute.
For a good
That's what I'm saying. Just
Then don't get ballsy now, goddammit. All right? Sit your ass down. At 30 minutes, 32 minutes, 33, that's what we've been playing you all year. That's what we're going to keep doing.
All right.
Right? You want to get desperate now because we in the 10th spot.
Who getting desperate?
I'm just saying, y'all want to, I should play 42 minutes now because we in the 10th spot. Get the fuck out of here. Sit your ass down. I'm going to sub you in like I always sub you in at the 7-minute mark. Sub. Right? Why am I doing something extra?
Is that Warriors pedigree?
Huh?
I said, is that the Warriors pedigree?
Doing something extra because you ain't got nothing. You have to do something extra.
But that's what I'm saying. That's been his sub pattern from the beginning.
The beginning of what? Since he been there?
Since 2000, yeah. You remember Steph said a lot of fourth quarters and
Yeah, because
when they was up.
Yeah. I'm about to say, when they were up 20.
No, cap. Huh? They'd be up 6 or 7, and that second unit will run it up 20, so there's no point in putting them back in the game.
But they
Okay,
didn't
so
do
we're
that.
up. So we're up 6 when I go out. So yeah, we go up 20.
And now we down 8, and you ain't even put me back in the game.
Like we don't have that talent to be able to be like, oh, okay, well now you need to play. No, you need to play more.
Yeah.
So you're gonna burn them out.
I mean, well, shit. I mean,
Y'all been losing all year. There ain't no point in trying to win that.
Okay, well then don't play me then.
Just
how about that then?
How about that?
That's your stats. I don't give a fuck about it.
I mean, the stats ain't doing.
I just signed an extension.
The stats.
I just signed an extension.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. The stats is fine to me.
It's your legacy, not mine. I don't give a shit if you want to go out there. Shit, y'all better start really. It's your legacy, huh? You trying to be who you want. You need
That's
the points
not Steve Kerr. That's Gilbert talking. That's not
you
Steve.
need the point. You
That's
talking
not
about
Steve Kerr talking.
You talking for the player? Talking about don't put me in? So why can't I
We
talk
saying
for the
play
coach?
more.
I'm saying play
We
more. But
playing
shit,
more.
if you're gonna play me this many minutes and we not winning, then what the fuck?
Same amount of minutes I've been playing you all year.
No. No.
It's nut cutting time.
Steph averaging 32.7 minutes per game this season. Mm-hmm. That is
So 2 more minutes. Yeah, they go to 2 more minutes he was talking about.
lowest since 2020, but he only played 5 games. That
Minutes
year.
are lowest since 2020?
But he only played 5 games that season. But in the previous 3 seasons, so last year he played close to 35 minutes a
Man,
game.
the team's sorry, dog.
That's what I'm saying. The team's sorry.
man.
The team's sorry.
What are we talking about, right?
Are they sorry though?
Yeah.
He played 2 more minutes. He played 5 minutes.
Yeah, make
They
some changes.
But ain't it the same
Like,
thing?
why we even asking the coach?
Huh?
It's the same team.
This ain't the
except for
same
one
team
guy.
because Jordan Poole ain't there.
Except for one guy, right?
No, it is not the same team.
It's not the same team because Jordan Poole not there.
Jordan Poole's not there. Clay ain't there. Or Wiggins ain't there. I mean, let's just be honest. And I don't know where Looney. I think Looney was punched with damn near Poole since that was his man's. Right, so he's still in his head shit. Right, so it ain't the same team. All right? Only player out there doing what they do is Steph and Draymond. That's it. That's all we can count on. Them 2.
Now Looney was hooping, and I don't know what happened, but is he hurt?
Now he just fell out of rotation.
And then Kuminga stepped up, so it ain't the same team, man. So I mean, you know, you questioning, you know, oh, he's Stephen. He didn't, man. Hey, yo, shut the fuck up, reporter. That's all he should have. Shut up. Oh, don't start this shit. Not today.
Not today.
All right, we lost, man. I don't need you questioning my goddamn integrity of the game, motherfucker. Like when coaches start doing that shit, man, shut the fuck up over there.
Man. Next question.
I'm trying to get the fuck home. You over here asking these dumbass questions about why I didn't sub somebody.
Steve looks stressed out.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You see my guy, when I got here, it was all black.
My hair.
Shit, white than shit.
My hair gone, nigga.
Her over there like, I'm 47.
What do you want me to do?
What more do you want from me?
Obviously, I fucked up. I should have put him in earlier. Shit, I thought I can count on these motherfuckers, but I did. I fucked up. Is that what you want me to say?
Yeah.
I can't count on none of them.
Yes.
If I can put step in all five, I would have. But I can't.
Motherfucker. Next question.
We can't go out there and do that.
So what they need to do this summer? What moves do you think they need to make this summer? No, seriously, like what moves, like should they just break it up, or should they just coaches change? Like
to be honest, you have Wiggins, who's not playing very well, and it don't look like he's gonna ever turn it over, and you got Clay, right? If you can sit there and package them two for a really high level PG, right? If you can get PG out of it, I'll take the chance on that.
How old is PG?
PG was
PG's
30,
like 31.
31?
31, 32. Yeah.
So I'll go for that. Other than that, ain't really no.
PG 33.
33? Nah, that's fine. I mean, if you're gonna.
It's still,
33.
I would go
32?
younger. I'm trying
Plays 32?
I think they said, 30. I think they said
34.
he might be 34.
34. Oh yeah, he's a little bit older. So
Plays 34.
you need someone that's solid, right? Like Kuminga. Like if Kuminga's gonna be my second option or my third option, I got a really solid second option. Then that's what I'm gonna go for. Other than that, Wiggins, Looney. I mean, you got to try to figure out Clay coming off the bench. I don't mind Clay coming off the bench, right? Moving forward, but I need a guaranteed second option.
Yep.
But do y'all feel like the squad this year is really that? I mean, when you just account for Draymond, the suspension games, missed 25 total games this season, they're 11-14 in those games. You really feel like they can't still do some?
No.
We're talking about this Lakers squad being able, if they can get a favorable matchup.
They're dangerous because they still have Clay and Wiggins, right? You still got guy who averages 18, another guy who averaged 21, right? So you got two guys that it can just click one day and they fucking just turn it on and you're like, oh shit. Right? So no matter how much shit we talking right now,
Right.
they can prove everybody wrong as soon as the playoffs hit. We're just saying as of right now and as of all of season, they haven't stepped up to the plate. Right. So if they decide to turn it on and Clay becomes Clay and Wiggins becomes the 16 to 20 guy, then now you're talking about a whole different team.
Facts.
That's true.
So looking at that team, again, all the turmoil they've dealt with this season, should they be even trying to push those aging guys or just trying to regroup next year? Let's try and get one last hurrah.
They're in the 10th spot. So as long as they're in the 10th spot, 10th, 9th, 11th, they're going to keep fighting for it because it's a playoff breach. So
I feel like if they look the way they look now, it ain't gonna get better next year. So they need to break that shit up. It's just nasty. It don't look good. It don't look like it's gonna get better. Like you said, Wiggins and Clay both look like they just ain't never gonna turn it over. So I wouldn't sit, like I said, Kuminga. If I'm Kuminga, I'm getting the fuck out of there. Getting the fuck up out of there, man. It's a crumbling house, man. It's gonna crumble. We don't know how it's gonna rebuild. We don't know how you're gonna rebuild it. And they can say we'll rebuild around you because you do got the people. It's like, man, it's nasty. I don't trust them.
It's nasty even with Dre and Steph still?
Yeah, because Dre ain't reliable.
Rebuilding is Kuminga. I mean, they will have to pay him that big money because he's the last one standing.
So, I mean, I think that, him playing with them two is going to be, I think he'll be all right with them two.
It's going to be what it is right now. They need a whole remodeling.
Cool. I mean, but if you're remodeling, I'm the car you're starting with. I'm only 21. So if you decide this summer, I need to get rid of everyone, the only person I won't be getting rid of is the 21-year-old. And now, when you have to pay money, you have to pay me first. So no matter what, you're going to have to damn near sign me to a max.
Let's just say they hold off on that. What signal is that sending to Kuminga if they hold off on paying?
Hold on, what?
Paying him the big bread.
They're not that dumb.
Yeah, so let's say that they do.
Because what
let's just get a hypothetical. Like they don't really. They say
if they don't sign them this year and they make them wait and sign them next year, then
is that sending him a signal? Like we're giving you a sign, like we don't really know where we want to go now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know where we want to go. Now you over there averaging, because you're going to be more aggressive next year, right? So you sit there and you average 16 to 20, I'm fucked, organization, because now your value done skyrocketed. Now you're talking about $217 million.
But remember what you were saying about paying certain guys, right? If you don't have to pay him and you can go into a free agency, or you can trade him for pieces next year, make him more valuable. Do you wait to do that, or do you pay him and say, all right, we're gonna double down on you for the next 5 years?
Yeah, if I'm going to say it, I'm going to pay Kuminga now. He's cheaper. He's cheaper now. You say no and then let him go into next year, and then he ends up balling out. Now you're talking about anywhere from 120, 150 now to 217 next year.
That's what Dallas did to Brunson.
Huh?
It's kind of what Dallas did to Brunson. When they was like, we're gonna wait. And then he's like, man, you know what? It's going up. Price going up.
Yeah, that's different though, because he's over there with Luka.
Yeah.
So it's like they already got their.
But Luka went down. But he showed value when he went down.
Right.
And they tried to like, all right, we're not gonna pay you now. We're gonna wait.
Yeah, because of Luka.
Yeah. But then his value went up, and he's like, nah, I'm cool.
I mean, it seems like they're going to build around Steph and Kuminga for the next couple of seasons. Kuminga's averaging like 16 a game, I think, overall this season. That's going to go into the 20s.
Yeah, that's going to go into the 20s.
You know what I'm saying?
You might as well just lock him down now.
So he could fuck around and be an all-star next year.
Yeah.
All-star game is in.
It's in
the Bay. We will be there. Thank you, Underdog Fantasy. You guys don't know it yet, but you're sending the whole crew out there. We'll have a bunch of events, festivities.
Oh, shit.
Really appreciate it. Jeremy hit me if it's an issue. Tim hit me. All right. We're planning all out. Where y'all, Reds, where y'all want to stay? 4 seasons?
4 seasons.
Okay.
4 seasons, yeah.
5 seasons, whatever.
St. Regis.
No parking, no automobiles out there, windows rolled down.
Whatever's free. Whatever's free, room service free, hotel free, whatever's free is where we can stay.
Doubletree. Please don't rob us.
Doubletree.
That big guy got in the Bay, man. He took my Gucci loafers. I missed them shoes.
The nigga got you in the Bay?
Smash and dash.
Yeah, well, you too big to be getting got,
That's
bro.
what I'm trying to
You
tell
got robbed, what?
Good, they be breaking windshields out there.
Oh.
I had some luggage in the automobile,
Oh, I thought they got you.
Oh, no.
Get him off, big. Get him off, big fella.
Oh, come on, man.
No, come up off them big. What size is them?
You went to Crenshaw, so I'm pretty sure you was used to that at the bus stop.
Well respected in the Bay Area. Well respected.
You ever been to that at the bus stop at Crenshaw?
The pocket checks, but
Checking your pocket.
That just went on. Okay.
Damn.
Was it just me? Outsmarted.
What you got? What you got? No, you got
my 40 homie.
What you got?
Outsmarted.
Oh no, that's what it did. His school is
Outsmarted.
You couldn't even sit on the bus stop with the
big fella. You know what time it is, big
What
fella.
size are those?
Come on, man. The brand new.
It's yours. It's your size.
Negroes walking shoeless for practice.
Where are your shoes?
He always seen a whole bunch of dudes on the bus.
Chucks.
With just socks on.
Chucks.
Who got you them shoes for Christmas, Joe?
Told you not to wear them. Then you get an ass whooping for getting robbed.
Got your ass
Well respected in several communities.
Your daddy
Get your ass whooped for getting robbed. Like, how I get my ass whooped for getting robbed? Like, I got robbed.
Showed up to school barefoot.
Taking
Joke's
2 L's.
on you. The joke is on you, Negro. All right, well, let's talk about another team that's struggling right now, the Clippers of Los Angeles. Got smacked by the Hawks last week. Many thought it couldn't get worse. It has. Clippers took an L to the Embiidless Sixers on Sunday. They're now 1-8 versus winning team since the All-Star break. 10-10 in their last 20 games, and have lost 4 straight home games.
Damn.
Also, after the game, James Harden left the Clippers locker room before Ty Lue even began his post-game press conference and before it was open to the media. I think he was trying to avoid the Philly media first game against the Sixers since getting his dip on.
Yeah.
And after the game, Ty Lue and Paul George addressed the Clippers' recent struggles.
They're grown men, and they understand, like, we're a veteran team. It's not like, we're playing with second and third year players. And so I'm never the type of guy that wants to show a player up or show if they're making a mistake. I'd rather not do that because now it's a story for you guys, But, they understand what they understand what they're supposed to be doing.
Why hasn't the focus been there as you collectively would like it to be?
Our focus will be there. I don't know the answer to that. Obviously, our focus would be there if we could pinpoint that and, address it right at the thing. But, it just comes down to everybody just being dialed in, whatever's the game plan, stick to it, and follow through with that plan.
So why are the Clippers struggling to flip the switch with the playoffs approaching?
Because they ain't got no real leader.
Ooh.
They ain't got no leadership. I don't know who the leader is.
Russ.
Is Russ addressing it?
Addressing what?
The elephant in the room, which is why we were fucking losing these games. What's going on, guys? Because it seemed like both of them niggas just ducked that shit.
But as the leader, so Russ is talking, you saying like Russ is being the vocal one?
What is the urgency? What do we care for?
We're losing.
The urgency is like the season's over April what? In like a couple
April
more
14th,
weeks.
less than 3 weeks away.
So yeah, like that's the urgency. Like what are we doing? Like what are we on? April's finna come around. What are we doing?
Clippers 4th seed right now. Pelicans own the tiebreaker. They're the 5th seed. But I'm saying that you got several teams.
They could lose that first round.
To who?
To the Pelicans.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, if they keep playing like that.
They just lost to Atlanta.
If you keep playing like that, if they keep playing like that.
No, what I'm saying
Zion is balling right now, Gilbert.
What am I putting all my eggs in one basket for right now? Where am I going? Where am I going if I'm the Clippers? Am I trying to go to the 3rd seed to play the damn Suns? Or I'm just going to sit here and go 50% to stay against the team that I really want? Like, let's just be honest here.
Right, so you're going to be.
Do you want to win all these games and then you the fucking 3rd seed playing against the Suns in the first round?
I don't care.
No, I'm sitting here. We're going to keep battling, win one game, lose one game, win one game, and no matter what, we play against New Orleans. Favorite or not favorite, New Orleans.
Are they playing with fire right now, though, Gil? Because the Suns.
What kind of fire? Again, what kind of fire am I really trying to play with?
If the Suns get that 5th spot,
then I'll fucking move. If the Suns get that 5th spot, then I'm fucked.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So either way, if I'm playing to get like,
yeah, but I wouldn't want to end the season on some 50-50. Like, let's end the season the right way. First of all, we're the Clippers. Yeah. We always get hurt. There's always some shit. So I don't think they're not in the position to be fucking around and trying to, be 50% and just coasting for the next. Like, y'all not that good,
right?
Like, and y'all ain't won nothing. Right. So to be acting like, oh yeah, we're just gonna play the Pelicans. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, be 50% all you want.
Same way.
Zion coming.
They fucking around.
Be 50% all you want.
They fucking around, man.
All right.
But I get what Gil's saying, but it's like at the same time, if you're gonna be losing games and ducking smoke just to stay in that spot so you don't have to fucking play the Suns, that's different. That's different, because like you said, the Pelicans ain't no easy win.
Easy win.
Ain't no easy win.
Lunch.
Not the way they playing.
Lunch meat.
The way the Clippers playing.
I'm saying Brandon Ingram out for at least the next couple weeks.
Lunch.
What, he just got hurt?
Oh, he did?
He got a knee issue going up.
Yeah.
So, but again,
well, that's different.
Yeah, that's different.
I'm just
my God.
Yeah,
Brandon Ingram. That's who we scared of.
I'm just.
Paul George, Kawhi got that all locked up, bro. We not worried about that, bro.
They ain't had shit locked up all season.
Fuck that, bro. We've been sitting.
Yeah, did they get out the first round last year, Clippers?
Hell no.
Okay.
They tried. They tried.
They got hurt last year against the Suns.
Yeah, Kawhi with
Kawhi.
Game 2.
That's what I said. Like, there's like certain times of the year, like you can't really evaluate teams because you don't know what they're doing. You don't know what the strategy is. So that's the hard part. We can say, oh yeah, man, y'all going through this, and we don't know what y'all planning on doing. Right, we looking at your sub pattern like this don't make no sense. Are y'all trying to win games or trying to lose games? As I said, it's, right now they know they can't. How many more games left?
Like 2 more weeks, right?
Less than 3 weeks of the season.
They know they can't get to 7th. Right, this is the type of team.
4.
This is the type of team, but this is the type of team they're in a position to say, like, let's say Suns jump up the damn 5th. They the type of team that'll jump to, all right, I'll jump to 6. Play the Pelicans.
What's the game discrepancy? What's the game discrepancy between 4, 5, and 6?
So Clippers are in 4th right now. They have a half-game lead over the Pelicans. They got a 2-game lead over the Suns, who are in 6th right now, and they've got a 2.5-game lead over the Kings and Mavericks.
Man, they keep playing.
Mavericks.
Or 3-game lead over the Kings and Mavericks right now. Who are
That,
7th.
all them teams right there.
That's why they have to keep. But that's why they need to finish strong because you don't
You could
know.
lose with-
you don't know.
Yes.
The West it ain't.
Nah, you don't want to.
The Pelicans is probably the only team that he would laugh at like that. Everybody else is up for it. The Clippers will lose that
The
first
4 through 8 spot, there's basically 3 games separating 4 through 8 right now. So
So if
obviously
you're
don't want to keep
bullshitting
this shit
around,
going.
you're gonna see yourself in a terrible situation.
Could be 8.
But as I said, you don't know if Suns is doing the same thing.
I don't think
Suns is sitting
I don't think the Suns care.
Suns is sitting there like,
I don't think-
shit, like, if you're the Suns, you want to play Minnesota. Right? They hurt. They're not fully healthy. They're missing one big star. You sitting there like, yeah, we can run through them boys.
Right.
We can outscore them. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Right now, it's hard to really gauge what everyone's trying to do it. But it just seems like no matter what, nobody really moving right now. 5-5, 8-2, 7-3, 7-3, 7-3, and they all still in the same spot.
So, Brandon, you said leadership issue. Do you feel like Kawhi and PG need to show some more leadership and start having guys hold themselves accountable?
I mean, if Russ is only doing all the talking and he's coming off the bench, I mean, that's not enough. Like, the guys who won a ring, like Kawhi, Paul, I think they all should be talking. I mean, it's their team. They're only, but somebody else got to talk. And I don't think, and it got to be more than Russ.
I think Ty Lue's just depending on the veteran shit for them to just figure it out and just show up, which is a risk.
Yeah, and I don't think you got them type of guys where you can just show up like that. Like, it ain't like the Miami Heat.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying, when they was with all those bets. Like, that ain't that type of team. Like, this is a team you still kind of got to monitor.
You got to talk to him.
You know.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? Talk that shit to him. Challenge him at least.
I mean, I understand there's a lot of, Hall of Famers and All-Stars in there, but ain't nobody got a ring but just Kawhi.
So then, is it on Kawhi now as a champion?
I mean, that's never really been his personality. Never really heard about that. So, I mean, it's probably too late to ask him to do it now, but if he wants another one, somebody gonna have to talk.
I don't even think he needs, publicly, just behind the scenes.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
I'm sure Russ is talking, though.
So speaking of Russ, expected to return to the lineup this week after the fractured hand has kept him out for an entire month of March. Could be back as early as tonight as the Clippers face the Pacers with both teams on the second night of a back-to-back. So have the Clippers struggled without Russ shown how important he is and how important his leadership is to that locker room?
I think just his energy overall.
Leading by example. Leading by example. I think that's number one.
And I think with Russ, you know what you're going to get every night, so you ain't even questioning.
Yeah, I think prior to that fractured hand, he had played every game this season. So even going back to the issue with the Lakers, whatever you want to say, he was the most available of that crew and always put it out there.
And it's only so much you can say when you hurt and you're not out there with them and you can't go on the floor. So I think he probably said less and try to help see if them guys can figure it out. And they not figuring it out.
He probably say less too, because they'd be quick to say Russ is a problem. They can't wait to say that.
He the scapegoat in all situations.
Yeah, they can't wait to say that.
And you talked about, I think.
I don't see no problem. It's playoff times.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Download that. Use
What if
promo
y'all
code
see
Gil.
the Clippers first round?
Huh?
What? Can y'all see the Clippers first round? No, y'all too far back.
Lakers?
Yeah.
No, we're too far
No,
back.
okay. Second round, no, huh? Maybe.
You're in the second round if they in the.
If they lose out, if they lose out to the A spot, Clippers, They're
not going that far.
They only 3 games out.
Yeah, but they playing against the same teams. They're all playing. Everyone's playing.
What's the Clippers' next games?
Clippers.
So they 3 games.
6. The Lakers next 6.
So Clippers got the Pacers today, Sixers Wednesday, Magic, Hornets, Kings, Nuggets, Jazz, Cavs, Suns.
Damn.
Jazz and they end the season against the Rockets.
All tough games. After the Hornets and
Yeah, so they got some
bullshit games.
Yeah, so them 2 Sun games are gonna be very important. And who else out there?
So the 2 Sun game, and then they got the Jazz and the Rockets. So Rockets is the last game of the season.
Yeah, see, so those 4.
They got Nuggets too.
Yeah, but they got.
I'm not worried about those last 4 games. Going to be the most important because it's the end. So it's like that might be one of those type of games where Suns, like where they are, they might sit their whole starters, and then Clippers like, I ain't trying to win this motherfucker either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, shit. That's when you're gonna start seeing some okie doke basketball right there. Those last 4 games, because that's gonna be the most important. Because Suns they got Timberwolves right now, right? So it's gonna be a battle of the wits. You're gonna start seeing some Greg Popovich type shit.
Rockets Clippers game to end the season. It's gonna be interesting.
That'd be one of those things. Is Rockets need that 1 game, and Clippers like, shit, you can have it.
Ooh.
So you can get into the 10th spot.
Depending on where the Clippers are, though.
It depends on where the Clippers are. That's what I said. But that's what that last week of basketball is going to look like.
Yeah. It's gonna be nasty.
It's going to be nasty.
It could be good or it could be hostile. Some nastiness. All right, well, speaking of nasty, last week the NBA announced that it'll be shutting down G League Ignite after only 4 seasons. So according to a press release from the league, the decision to end the program comes amid the changing basketball landscape, including the NCAA's name, image, and likeness policy and the advent of collectives and the transfer portal. So the G League Ignite program produced 3 lottery picks in Jalen Green, Kuminga, and Scoot Henderson. Will likely continue that trend in this year's draft. Squad has been struggling this season. They're currently 2-30 against the other G League squads.
Wait, say that again?
2-30.
Their scores, they what?
2-30. 2 wins in 32 games.
2-30.
They won 11 games last season, just for comparison's sake. Which I don't mean, but again,
Wait, it's only young kids, right?
There's no. I don't think the point of them is to go win a.
No. Okay, so they have
G League. They got the G League roster, but it's mostly development kids.
Yeah.
Shout out Norris Cole.
But 2 kids came out of there though, all right? They got drafted.
4?
3.
3?
No, how many
lottery
got drafted?
picks.
How many got drafted?
I think more drafted.
4 got drafted.
3 lottery picks.
3 lotteries.
They got some options this year.
Jalen Green, Kuminga.
Our very own Norris Cole, member of the team, helping guide. I don't think it's about the wins and losses with it though, but just what do y'all think about the program folding and just the situation going on with just youth basketball in America as well?
I mean, it makes sense. That was an alternative for kids who didn't want to go to college, right? They need to do one and done and then get paid a little bit and then get on into the NBA. So the fact that NIL deals are here and you can get more going to college for that 1 year, I mean, who wants to go to the G League now? Right?
Yep.
G League, you get 100,000 here and there. There you're making millions for the 1 year. So I'd rather go to college for the 1 year now. So
The G League should just be for like the vets, old vets and stuff that want to come and just hoop.
yeah, the same
Like,
shit
you know,
the G League was before, I guess.
Yeah, but just make it like that.
Yeah, they changed it just to corner all of the guys to come to one spot anyway. And so now that they're seeing that the young guys having more talent now, they want to lock them in so they can do the one and dones and not have to go to college. But college, they combated that, say, hey, look, we're going to give you some bonus money.
Yeah.
But it's still a risk to me because those kids going to, like a Scoop, he would have made a lot of money, right?
In college?
In college, because of the NIL. Jalen Green would have made a lot of money.
No, I mean, but
Jalen Green would have got a bag if he would have won.
if it was NIL,
Coming out of high school.
if the NIL was then, yeah, he would probably got a bag.
I mean, all those guys would have got bags, right? And so let's just say they didn't do one. They did 2 years of college, made a little bit of money, learned fundamentals, took their talents to the league. It's different. the outcome would be different. But then, like a Jalen Green, will he be as good as he is now with the opportunity? I think they're looking at results based on that. Like, all right, what is the carryover? What's the conversion of going to G League and coming into the NBA? It took Kuminga how many years to get to where he is right now?
3.
3 years. All right, Jalen Green, it ain't like he hasn't turned it over, but I'd say the last 2 years, he been looking like a potential star. Scoot ain't even looking like that right now. And I think that's what they basing it off of. Like, we ain't really converting.
It's like before I even like throw dirt on the league itself, I would have to go under the hood and see how they training.
Yeah.
Because, you know, in reality, it can still work because kids who want to just come straight to the league and it has nothing to do with money.
Right.
But I get to learn how to be a pro now, right? I get to, it's that Kobe thought process, right? Where you're doing a college workout.
Yep.
Versus I'm doing an NBA workout. So I don't have no responsibilities. I get to work out 3 a.m, 5, 7. I get to maximize my workout ethic, right? So by the time us two face, you went to school 1 year and you face me, I'm so far in front of you as a talent.
Yep.
It's not even close. But the fact that they're probably not even doing that. Right? They're probably just working out one time as a team. You're going back here and there. The college guy still has an advantage over you because you're not maximizing as a pro.
Right.
Right. So that program will only be for certain type of minds anyway.
It would be for the minds of the talented player. We was talking about this earlier. Team and talent, right? College is for the team guy, the role player who wants the fundamentals and know how to operate as a role player. I know how to space the floor. I need to be where the coach need me to be, roll, rise, all that other shit, right? These guys from the IMGs, from the Sierra Canyons and all these, they go to the G League because they're talented. The talented kids that's like, look, we need you to be a pro. We need you to learn the sets. We need you to learn how to ISO. You're going to be the guy we get a ball to say, go. That's where the separation should be. It shouldn't be like everybody think they can go here because they think they got talent. It's like, look, the Jalen Greens, the Kumingas, they come here because they're going to be pros. The rest of y'all niggas, you can go to college because you're going to end up being a role player anyway.
And it's only for certain. Stuff like that is only for certain type of players, right? It's not for everyone, right? It's like it's not about the money. Like if you're telling me you're going to pay my son, $2 million, and then he has to go to class, right? He has to go to class and he's going to be in the NBA next year. You can give him the same pick, the number 1 pick. You can say he can go to class. He has to go to class. He's going to be the number 1 pick, or he can go to the G League. Get 100,000, he's gonna be the number 1 pick. Me, I'd rather him go to the G League for the number 1 pick because I know he can be stronger, faster, working 5 times a day versus going to class 6 periods plus work.
Traveling.
Yeah, I'd rather use those class times as workout times.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it's easier for me, just me. I can train him better with the open schedule and say, all right, well, 5 classes, math, English, and all that shit. I can do that. Dribbling for 2 hours, shooting for 2 hours, free throws. I can turn this into class.
Because it's his career.
Yeah.
It's his career.
I can start a career 1 year earlier.
Yes.
But that's how I look at it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
But that's the shit that I created before I wrote my book was the sports education facilities where you focused on that as a career. We don't have sports as a career post school, right? It's literally you got med school, law school, business school, but you don't got school of sports where we go here for this. So like you just said, it's dribbling, rebounding, all of these things we can go throughout the week. Like we're gonna do this today, we're gonna do this today. And if you had that curriculum for a guy like Elijah coming here for that, nigga, what? When he get to the NBA, he's gonna be unmatched. Like Wemby. If Wemby was to be able to go through some shit like that with his talent, unmatched.
Well,
and you can get him stronger.
But Wemby did that playing overseas in France.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I'm gonna say.
You know what I mean?
Wemby and Luka, like that. You know, they
went through
Ricky
the
Rubio
academy, right?
They took him out of school at like 14 and said, "Come be a professional basketball player."
Yeah. So
This is different over
the academies would be beneficial in that type of style.
Someone said, I don't believe in education. I don't think no one believes in education if the kid is going there for 6 months.
You really don't. I mean,
Facts.
Right? No, facts.
if you want to, what is it?
Facts.
A kid going there for, a kid who's going to the NBA, freshman or sophomore, there's no fucking education going on, okay? He's not getting a degree. He's not being a fucking doctor. He's going there, developing his skill to get the fuck out of there.
That's like asking if Kentucky.
If you want some educated kids, go to the end of the bench. Trust me, they're gonna be there all fucking
They're the
4, 5.
GPA booster.
They're gonna be there all 4 fucking years. Trust me. There you go. Your smart ones. All you do is just the beginning of the bench where the coach is, not them, right? After that, right? Closer to the water. Dudes that's closer to the water, those are going to be your educational kids, right? Right? They're there to get an education.
We will write the papers for y'all.
Most likely, I'm pretty sure, they're not even gonna be in sports broadcasting.
Right.
I'm sorry, there's not even gonna be those guys. They'd be
Because you know if it's semesters, you don't even got to really go to class, right? You just got to.
Yeah.
Nah, but there's some coaches that actually tell you when you get there, hey man, if you came here for some type of scholar, you want to be, you should have went to Harvard.
Take this Swahili. Shut up.
We come here to win championships and get you to the league. You ain't here for no fucking classroom and none of that. Don't be trying to take these kind of courses and
Don't be trying to take these type of
shit. You here to do this? You here to do this, nigga? Don't be thinking about nothing else but this. So
We got that Swahili for you.
That's what.
So you talked about academy style, but the NBA already has academies across Australia, India, Mexico, and Senegal
Yeah.
for players from those countries and continents. Should America focus more on sports academy style training for young prospects like we see overseas? I think, you know, we've had Kenyon on the show. Son was at Sierra Canyon. High school is what it is, but in terms of really cultivating that elite level talent, I wouldn't say it's doing a good enough job of accomplishing that.
Wait, what?
What?
What did you just say that ended?
What? I don't think it's doing a good enough job of accomplishing that. High school versus like a sports academy style where now we got the cream of the crop, the best of the best.
So you saying we should have like a sports academy for like?
I mean, I'm asking you guys, should,
Yeah.
like IMG,
but more,
IMGs.
but just more, you know, across the country.
Yeah, just for sports though. Yeah, I'm rolling.
Yeah, I see you.
Don't we already have that? I mean, most sports have that, don't they? Baseball has it, right? Basketball has a little bit of it. I don't know if football has it, but
I mean, baseball's got basically high school. You can get drafted. You can either go to college, or you can do the minor league circuit. But it's like so many different levels.
Yeah.
but I'm
There's not a
Single A,
place-
double A, triple
like
A.
IMG is probably the only place that you know you can go and find some talent in all sports: tennis, golf, basketball, football, baseball. It's like a.
Do they still go to school?
I think they have coursework, but it's more focused, centralized on the sports, right?
Okay.
IMG has built it up to be like the end all be all. Everyone goes there.
But who's picking the talent?
I think
Are
they
they picking
send out the
talent or-
invitations and they recruit the talent. Just kind of like boarding school. Like you can either pay or they give you a scholarship because they shipping you in from overseas. They shipping you in from across the country, that type of shit.
The only problem with stuff like that is you have to really understand talent to really focus on. Everybody can't. It's not you can't treat it like AAU where your family can pay to get you into this. Right. When you start diluting these type of situations, then that's when you have problems, right? It should be handpicked. The talent has to be picked by people who understand talent, understand height, understand genetics, right? So you can select these guys, right? You can give these guys scholarship. There's no fucking boarding. You can't pay your father's 5'5", your mother's 5'5", motherfucker, your child 5'5", right? I don't give a shit how good you think you are at 12. You cannot get to this program, right? Because this is not the type of, I don't give a shit what you think you're gonna do. You're not gonna be this elite NBA player at 5'5", all right? So you're not gonna be selected as program A. Go to high school, get you a nice little college degree. Maybe in 4 years you might make it to the NBA. Good for you, but that's not what this program is about. Right? This program is sniffing out the elite, these superstars, and that's who we're gonna train.
That's what the AAU circuit used to be. Is the
day?
showcase program for the elite schools like Oak Hill and Montrose Christian, all those type of schools. Like you see in the AAU circuit, all right, this motherfucker's good. That's how Melo went to Oak Hill because we was able to see him in the circuit. Like, oh shit, you need to go to Oak Hill so you can be seen on a bigger stage. So I think they need to centralize the AAU market where it's the big time players only, and they showcasing whether or not they can get to the sports academies.
I mean, isn't that what shoe companies have done kind of with their own?
Not really. I mean, it's still infiltrated. Like, okay, so like you have like the Boozer twins. One, the big one. There you go. You got the Cooper Flags, right? You got the Koa Peace. Like you have these certain. Those are the guys that go. The rest of them, y'all still go and do y'all high school shit and try to figure out your game, and then we're gonna keep our eye on you.
Yeah.
Right? We know y'all twins, right? We're gonna see if the blood kick in at some point. But other than that, y'all gonna go do the high school. We're gonna keep these guys elevated, and we're gonna put them through the pro schedule and let them move on. And then those are the guys that we're trying to get to colleges and going into the NBA. It has to be handpicked. It can't be, your father this. Like, you got to be able to stand on your own. If you can't stand on your own, then the fuck are we really doing?
Right. Are you talking about as far as the affiliation with the former players and their kids?
Yeah, if I have an elite program and I'm trying to get the best players, and this is who the NBA, you come to my program for who's going to be stars, that means my integrity's on the line. That means the guys I'm picking are stars. Not names, or not wallets.
They're not.
You can't write me a check
on the way up.
Yeah, you can't write me a check. Your father's the governor and all that shit don't work here.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
So they want to try
take your ass to school.
Try to sign them for the potential of it. Like, my kid can be good if he goes here with you guys.
It's kind of like Oak Hill, like how Steve Smith was.
Yeah,
you couldn't just come up there write no check.
I got to see who you are.
You don't care who you are. Steve Smith didn't care.
Whole squad. Okay, I'm just.
I think like the last, like maybe we had like maybe 3 practice players, but we only played like 7 players. So that you had to, if you was starting at Oak Hill, you had to be D1. Like, you wasn't deep. First 7 players, D1.
And then I guess what would be the draw for those other guys who weren't in the top 7 to wanted to, like, did they think they were good enough to be in that top 7, or was
train? It's like you missed it the 8th grade year, motherfucker. I'll reevaluate you your 9th grade year. Hey, you 5'5", and your ass now, you 6'7". Okay, ooh. You spark my interest, right? Oh, let me go ahead and recruit you. Let me go ahead and get you out here.
Because you still got time.
You still got the ass. I don't think they do enough. I think most of this is financial gains versus actually really producing something. It's more financial here. So that's where it should be the shoe company, since financially they are fucking set. So this should be Adidas, Nike, Under Armour. They should be setting these up. So you can't pay them for your child.
Yeah, exactly.
This can't be some regular organization that's sitting there just trying to take in checks to keep the lights on.
Yeah.
And if you had that option, would that be something? Obviously, you talked about your own son and your approach with him. Would that be something that you would consider?
Yeah, I got to see. I mean, it goes from the coaching. What's the style? How does it look? How many times are going to be training? Like, it's what's the discipline here? It's gonna.
Okay.
It all factors in.
And this brings me to my last question. Brandon, you played overseas.
Yeah.
What I like about the overseas model, usually teams, they have youth teams all the way down. I remember my dad played in Italy. I was playing like a 10 and under youth team that was attached to the pro team in the city. Should NBA teams have their own youth development programs like they do overseas?
I mean, I don't see why not. I mean,
wait, what?
So overseas, you got like the teams. So let's just say the Lakers of whatever country, but they'll have youth programs all the way down to like 10 years old.
Yeah, like so,
people
like,
running that style.
What's the one squad out there? Barcelona, right? So say Barcelona team, right? They'll have the men's team, then they have a B team, then they'll have like, then they go 18 and under, 16 and under.
Like the AAU.
Yeah, like AAU. But it'll all be under one umbrella though.
And
so like the Lakers will have like, their G League team, and then they'll have like a 18.
All the California kids.
Little Lakers. And
yeah, like little.
Or you You go get to recruiting and put your squad together.
That's fair. This won't happen. I mean, you're a Laker team, and you done had this kid since he was 6 years old. He's the #1 player in the draft, right? And your ass got fucking 38 pick. How does that work? You done trained this motherfucker your whole life, and you can't even pick him when he's ready?
That brings a deeper conversation of the draft and its necessity.
Because if you think about how it works with the G League, you got the rights.
I mean,
Yeah, you don't really have the rights. He's the #1 pick in the draft.
Nah, not if he don't go into the draft. That's when you got the rights. Because remember, if you can sign a player coming out of free agency and you got his rights, and you can send him to the G League without being in the draft.
So out of high school, I'm the #1. So I'm the #1.
You cannot enter the draft as
So I'm the #1 player in the country.
And you don't enter the draft.
I don't enter the draft.
They
and
can
I
pick
go
you up
under
in free agency.
Sign in free agency. So that means now, I don't even know if that's legal, where you have the #1 player who can just go into the free agency
You
and
go
then
into
sign whatever he wants, and he's not on the rookie scale.
You can go into the G League draft, and then that G League team owns your rights.
But the G League draft is still in order.
Yeah.
It's still in order.
As far as like #1 and all that.
Yeah. So if you the
But it wouldn't
Lakers
be the
and you
same as the NBA draft, right?
No, it's the same. So, like, let's say, so this is what will have to happen in the G League. Let's say you're the Lakers and you have the 5th pick. Whoever this kid is, he can't enter his name until it's your pick.
Right, but he's still under your farm system coming up.
No, yeah, so he can be in your farm system. So let's say they got the 5th pick and he's the #1 player in the country. Pick 1, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4. Now when it's your pick, now he has to enter the draft.
I don't think the NBA would matter. I don't think they would mind at that
Or
point.
you create a mechanism where you can protect a couple of these guys if they're your franchise guys, but then leave the other ones open to be able.
But that's what I said. Let's picture Wemby, right? Wemby is the #1 player in the country, and he wants to go to a certain, or some, let's say the Houston Rockets or whatever. They have him. They have the 4th pick, right? So they're saying, oh, you have to go to the G League. He has to go to the G League. What does that contract look like? Is he signing the NBA contract, $55 million, or is he signing the G League contract?
But he's only signing the contract as a temporary situation for him to get into the NBA without having to go through the draft.
No, but what I'm saying is, what does that look like? Is he a free agent or not? Because now if he's a free agent, we're talking about a whole different contract. Now I'm not on the rookie scale.
He wouldn't be a free agent if we sign him under the G League contract. You would just have his rights. So then you can bring him up and then re-sign him.
Yeah, you're at the first right of refusal, basically.
Yes.
So first right of refusal of the #1 pick.
So nobody else can come in. Nobody else can come in.
You can give him the bag or you can let him go.
Yeah.
So what's the point of the draft?
But that's the loophole.
No more draft there.
That's the loophole.
What's the point of the draft to begin with?
Right now, because you can do that now. Like he's saying, you can do that now, where you don't have to go to the draft, to the NBA draft.
Right.
You can you can enter the fucking G League. They can get you, like the Frisco, Texas Legends can get you, sign you to a 2-year deal, bring you up, and re-sign you to another contract.
Because I was asked, what's the point of the draft now? It's not like the worst team gets the #1 pick, right? It's ping pong balls that determine it. It's not like the NFL, right? NFL worst team, we're going to give you the option to get the best player to help make your franchise good. NBA,
But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, so somebody like Wemby, right? Once he hits free, so I don't want to go, I'm not going to put my name into the draft. I'm a free agent, right? And then the NBA draft goes on, and then the G League draft is after that, right? Then I want to put myself into the G League draft for the team I want to pick.
Yeah.
But because I was a free agent, I'm not under the rookie scale. And I'm like, all right.
You qualify for the big contract.
Now I say, all right, instead of the 4-year 55 or the whatever, I said I want $200 million.
You don't think
I'm a free agent?
Can get that?
We're gonna break the bread.
No, that's crazy.
But that from a business.
Now you a stupid ass organization now, because I was handicapped by the rookie scale. Now I'm a free agent and I'm saying I want the max.
Yeah, from a business standpoint, obviously owners aren't gonna rock with that.
Now you put it, yeah, you
go right into a lockout. That shit go right into a lockout.
That loophole will only work for a guy like Wemby.
Yeah, and I'm not saying
any number one.
But if you built up that talent, you should have the option to be able to get them first. But obviously, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
But let's keep this thing moving. After the abysmal showing at the All-Star game this year, Adam Silver says some changes could be coming. During an appearance on CNN's King Charles with Gayle King and Charles Barkley, Silver offers some thoughts on the future of the All-Star game and All-Star weekend.
I think particularly young players, they see it as, again, a mid-season break, an opportunity to have fun, an opportunity to take break from a very long season. I mean, we roughly have 1,300 games over the course of the year, all incredibly competitive games, and I think they see that as something different. They see it, I mean, there's always an entertainment aspect to our league, and I think it shifted from when you were a player, and I think to the point where when I saw the popularity of Steph versus Sabrina, see what's happening in the women's game, that we should just be looking to do different things and just make it a celebration of basketball. I mean, we're going to look at U.S. versus international. I just think maybe we're past that point where we're going to play a truly competitive game.
So,
look at Charles.
Adam Silver was on CNN's King Charles show with Gayle King and Charles Barkley. Gil, you not a Gayle King fan?
Oh, so you can talk basketball now? That's what we're doing.
That's why they have this. That's why they have Charles Barkley on the show.
It was high profile.
King Charles.
What are we doing?
Anything.
I should have known it wasn't legit once it went to CNN.
Oh, you doing that now?
Sports? Talking with Gayle and Charles fucking Barkley.
It's underneath the Turner brand.
What is it, CNN or Fox News that don't?
I don't know what, I don't.
Underneath the Turner brand, Gil. It's very vast. Sports entities, news networks, all feeding the same machine. Keeping Turner breaded out. Richer than all of us.
So reaction to the comments?
I stopped listening when I seen.
What do you say, like making the game better, the All-Star game better?
They're exploring
other options.
Potential other options. One of them could be the USA versus the world type of format like we've seen in other
sports. We brought that up though already.
They do watch the show. Adam Silver.
We brought that up in the summer.
I saw Adam Silver. He's like, I'll watch every day. I just can't tell nobody. He said, don't tell nobody Josiah.
They tried that in 2015 with the rookie-sophomore game. Right. It's not a real thing. Okay.
You don't think a team full of international players would play harder than the output that we got at the All-Star game this year?
Do the international players play hard when they make the team?
No.
I mean, is Jokic out there playing hard? Is Luka out there playing hard? Is Giannis out there playing hard? I mean, are they playing hard when they out there? I can say when we do see them, they're out there playing the hardest out of the group, but for the most part, they're the ones fucking around too. Shooting from half court, laying on the floor, trying to throw lobs to a dude who has a 10-inch vertical. So they playing just as much. So what are we talking about? They just gonna all of a sudden turn it on because, oh shit, it's Americans.
We play against Americans every day.
Yes, that's exactly what's happening.
Rashad, thank
That's
you.
exactly what's gonna happen. We on the team. We on our team. We about to go out here and play for real. Because when they playing with the Americans, they like, oh, we gotta play like they play.
We gotta play like they play.
How do we know they're not the bad influence though? How do we know the international players aren't the ones?
They out there getting triple doubles and shit.
I think that game should be played, like, you know how they have the NFL? I mean, they have the Pro Bowl.
End of the season.
Like, at the end of the season, they should find a way to have that game like in the summer or something, where guys are getting back in shape.
Because we want to play. Because we give a shit. Because they care?
No, not because they care. I just think you'll have more competitive. Like if it's in the summer or something.
How's it going to be more competitive?
I mean, an All-Star game is not going to be nothing. I think in the summertime, you know, guys go back to their home, like they be playing. Guys are actually getting in shape and playing. So if you can find the right time to have that game, you make it a thing. But All-Star weekend, you're not going to get nothing. Like you'll never get a competitive matchup with those guys doing All-Star.
And you're right, because by what he said, when motherfuckers admit they think about vacation, they think about, and it's mid-season, man. I ain't trying to be out here. So if you put it in another time frame where it's like, hey, you ain't got none of them excuses now. What's up? Show up. We the best.
I don't know, like just create a weekend of it. I don't know, something where U.S. versus the, international play.
Bragging rights.
Do it around summer league time. No, it's too early.
Who the best?
August. I see your face.
Who the best?
August. Huh?
Who the best?
The internationals is kicking the American players' ass right now. I don't give a
In what sport?
In basketball. In basketball. Them Europeans been whooping our ass the last couple of years. I've been saying it since last
You've been
Vegas.
wrong. Every time you've been saying you've been
I have
wrong,
not.
dog.
No, every time. No, when I said it, you're.
What American player are putting up numbers the way them five European?
I don't know none. I don't know none.
Say that again. Say that out loud again. Hold on. Say that out loud again. Ask them the question one more time.
What American player has been putting up numbers like Luka?
Outside the what?
Excuse me?
Since Luka?
The European.
Is he gonna let me finish? He asked me to say it again.
I said say it again the same way.
Okay.
Outside the five.
I didn't say outside the five. I said of the five. Of putting up numbers like Luka, Joker, Giannis, Sabonis, and Wemby.
Oh, so Wemby's part. Damn, a rookie is part of the five.
Now he is.
He's blocking a lot of shots.
I ain't gonna say. I'm just gonna say. I said Wemby.
You didn't say.
So we'll just put Shea in there. We're gonna have to put it's a 6.
Oh,
he's an international player.
Because he claimed that Shea is,
No, I said 6. It's international. International.
Claims that Shea's American and Murray's American.
Spend some time.
So is there any American players putting up numbers like those 5 right now?
Yeah.
No.
No.
So y'all know how many players in the NBA, right?
Yeah, like 300.
400 and something.
Yeah, like
right?
450.
450.
Yeah.
International's taking over, and you named 5. You named 5. There's 450 fucking basketball players, and you got 5. I'm gonna give you 6.
Good players, though, good.
What are we talking about here? Like, I'm sorry. What the fuck are we really talking about? There was 24 All-Stars, right? 24.
Ain't none of them niggas fucking with the 5.
24 All-Stars.
All them niggas can move around.
Okay, you want to talk? Okay, go.
All them niggas can move around.
So again, there's 24 All-Stars. 4 made the All-Star game. 4.
4 international players?
4 international players made the All-Star game. That means there's 20 Americans. So if you want an All-Star game, that means you have to penalize 8 Americans to put in 8 Europeans who wasn't even good enough to make the team in the first fucking place. So how is it going to be more competitive if you're getting rid of 8 All-Stars to put in 8 dudes who didn't even make this team? When we talk about the snubs, when we do the snub list, there's not even in the fucking Euro players that's even complaining about being snubbed. So who?
Because they know.
Who the fuck is filling this team
They know
up?
it's bullshit. They know the snubbing is
Who
bullshit.
is filling the team up that's going to be competitive?
Is bullshit because you complain about the snubbing every year.
Americans.
But whoever's picking the All-Stars don't really fucking matter because a lot of other players is not getting All-Star bids or getting picked to the All-Star game. It don't fucking matter.
Americans.
Because there's a lot of guys who don't make the All-Star team who should make it, right?
Americans.
So regardless of these guys getting picked on the All-Star team or not, I can name international players 10 of them.
10?
I can name 10 international players.
That's going to make the All-Star game.
No. That will beat 10 of the All-Stars.
10 All-Star. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, hold on.
He knows where I'm going with this.
Hold on. For an American, so if we're doing an All-Star game, right? We're doing an All-Star game.
He using words. He like to use his words.
This is All-Star game.
He's going to say All-Star.
This is the All-Star game, right?
We're talking international players.
International All-Star game versus American.
All-Stars or not?
International All-Stars versus international.
No. See, he's doing the word shit again.
What is this conversation about?
International players.
For the All-Star game.
No, not All-Star.
We're talking about an All-Star game here.
International All-Stars.
We're talking about an All-Star game.
I'm not talking about international All-Stars. I'm talking about international players versus American All-Stars.
We're talking about for the All-Star game, right? This
for
is
the All-Star game. So
okay,
it doesn't have to be international All-Stars.
No. Just an All-Star. We're doing All-Star game. Got it. Go. So that means you have 12 players. Go.
I got 10. Could you put you guys got?
Can we put the this is Rashad's international team. So it's SGA, Luka, Wemby, Giannis, Joker. A lot of length. Bench is Jamal Murray, Siakam, Markkanen, Porzingis, Sabonis, Born in Portland, but a
a big-ass team.
Lithuanian American.
Them some big boys.
Zone up. Zone up. We ain't playing one-on-one on ISOs, nigga.
You can't zone in the All-Star.
We ain't playing. We
It's
ain't
fucking fantasy, man. I'm not arguing about fantasy.
We ain't playing.
Right, well, who's your other two players?
Just ISO and take. This ain't
Who's
no
your-
one-on-one.
who's your-
This ain't a one-on-one game.
This is all. This
We're
is all.
playing
Probably like
team
Dennis.
basketball.
Probably like Dennis Schroeder. Right?
Yeah, we got
You're probably asking.
I got the.
Hold on.
Shit,
Can
Wiggins?
I get a pen?
Shit, Wiggins. I'll put Wiggins in there too.
No. We're not just gonna let them play fantasy inside fantasy, right? We're gonna do.
We got, you know,
Do we have
we got Ben Simmons,
Do we have a pen for Gilbert with ink?
Mathurin.
With the appropriate amount of ink?
All right.
Is there ink?
This squad is huge.
Good. Do a circle on a.
This squad is huge. Just if you want to just make up shit. Now let's actually put it in real format.
No, you're gonna
because
put it
it's
in,
an all-star
you're gonna
game.
put it in talent format. You're gonna put it in.
No.
Oh, look, all of my guys, they got great names and they sell shoes and listen. These dudes know how to play together. These dudes play European basketball. They gonna play ball.
Okay,
they gonna play ball. Like you got a bunch of motherfuckers that can sky high, fly, and do all that other shit. We get it.
Okay, great. Now, since it's an all-star game.
Since it's an all-star.
Since it's an all, because that's what this argument is about. So your starters is fine.
Why did you not already have
your
yours?
starters is fine?
Why don't you already have yours?
Can I go now?
Hey, why did he cross off his list? Why did he have his list and y'all crossed it off? Why he already sent his shit in and y'all not showing it? Why all of a sudden he bringing his notepad out like he about to draw up a whole new lineup based on what the fuck I just put up there? Because that's what he do.
Gil, you might.
This nigga be tripping, man. Sent in his list and now he want to change his list.
I sent in the USA World List, which is different from an All-Star list. Understand what we're doing here. Okay. So you're
now
starting.
Can I change my All-Star list?
Sure. Change your list. What the fuck do you want to do?
I'm gonna put the same list.
Okay, of course. All right. So you're starting five, 2 guards, 3 forwards is fine. The problem with your second list is the format is guard, forward. So therefore you need 2 more guards. Actually, you need 3 guards because Siakam is a forward. So he does not fit the guard spot. So you need, for your bench, you need 3 guards and 4 forwards. So therefore you got Murray. See, me? Because I'm a researcher, I already have his lineup. Don't I have his lineup? Murray, right?
Yeah.
I got marketing right here, Porzingis, and that's a bonus, right?
Yeah.
Now you need
Mathurin.
Mathurin is a forward, so you want him as your fourth forward? Oh, Mathurin is a guard. Okay, Mathurin.
A
bench guy who averages 14. Okay, Mathurin. Who else is your other guard?
LeBronovich.
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons ain't even played this year. Okay, you want Ben Simmons? You want me to read out the rest of them? Because I know you ain't research. I got Fred. You got Fred Van Vliet, right? You got Schroeder. You got R.J. Barrett. You can use him. You got Buddy Hield.
I wasn't going to use none of those
Josh
because they consider
I know you
Canadians.
wasn't going to use them because you wanted,
Because they're Canadians. I had all of those, but I was like, look, they're going to say that those
Canadian. You got a fucking starter as a Canadian. Stop.
But look.
You got a starter as a Canadian, so please. You got 2 guys.
2 Canadian limit, Gil.
You got 2 guys as Canadians.
We got 2 Canadian
So who do you
limit.
want? Let's just finish.
I only put them in there because you said they were on the cusp because they grew up here. You said they grew up here.
Okay, just what's your other guard, dog? You got Mathurin. You got a bench guy, Mathurin as an all-star starter. I mean, as an all-star guy.
Virgin.
Who's your? You need 1 more guard.
Giddy.
You got Giddy. Woo, amazing team. Now you need 1 last forward.
Why do I need another last forward?
Oh, you want Siakam as your forward?
He's up there.
Okay, so Siakam.
There's Mark.
I got marketing. I got Porzingis.
Why do we have to choose another anything?
And
why can't Siakam play the 2?
Because he's not a 2.
Why can't he play the 2?
Because he's not a 2.
But he can.
He's
play
not a 2.
He can play the 2.
You can't just put people where you want them.
Why be playing the 3?
Because it's forwards.
Excuse me?
Forwards.
Excuse me?
It's a forward.
What does Wemby play?
It's when.
What does Wemby play?
Center.
Oh, coach. So how does he fit in?
I'm sorry. It's called front court.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
I know you don't know much.
Siakam
It's
can
front
play
small-
the two-guard position.
It's front court. So that means the wing, the forward, and the center is considered front court players.
See, I
so
knew
on
he
the
was gonna do
bench,
this.
so on the bench,
knew he
you're
was
allowed to
gonna do this. I
have
told you.
4 front
I
court
told
players.
you.
So if you want 4 centers, you can put 4 centers, but you still need 3 guards because you need 3 guards and 4 front court players. So that's why I said your starting 5 is 5 because there's no center. It's front court. So you can have fucking 3 centers if you want.
Okay.
You got the 4 men now?
Murray, Mathurin, and Siakam.
So Murray, Mathurin, Giddey.
The starters is nice.
No Giddy.
No Giddy. Murray, Mathurin, Siakam.
You can't put Siakam as a forward center.
He want to run him at the 2, Gil.
You can't
No,
run.
he's
That's
a 3.
Not, that's not his position.
3 is small forward. That's a forward. Small forward.
Guard. You need 3 guards.
Why? There is no such thing as 3 guards. There's 2 guards. There's a point guard and a shooting guard. Then there is a small forward, power forward.
That was
then
old.
there is a center.
So you're outdated, dog.
Come on,
We're
bro.
positionless.
So you need
So what
3.
do you call the? What do you call the third
Maybe if you
guy?
shut up.
What do you call the third guy? What do you call the third guy now?
What third guy?
What is
Front
the small
court.
forward
Front
called?
court.
He's not a third.
He's a front
you
court.
You said it's third
Front
guard.
court. Small forwards, power forwards, and center are front court players now.
So Siakam's
So you
not a
need
third.
3 guards.
So
that means
Siakam's not a
1
3.
or a shooting guard is a 3.
So what is
He's a front court.
What is marketing?
Front
is he
court.
a 3?
Front court.
He's a front court. So he's not a 3.
Front court.
A part of the front court.
He's
Okay.
3. Small forward, and center is part of front court.
Okay.
Gil,
Which
Gil,
they've
give us your
always been
squad.
that. Which has always been that.
Yeah, we have a time
Which has
crunch.
always been that.
We have a time
It's
crunch.
always been that.
We have a time crunch, so give us your
It's
squad,
always
Gilbert.
been that. Small forward is a part of the forward position. You're just a small
They
forward.
took away the center pot and put it all front court. So off the bench, you need 3 guards and 4 front courts.
Just name them
3 guards.
Is Kevin Durant a guard?
No.
Okay, so you can't put Kevin Durant.
No.
Okay.
So your guards are
Jason Tatum too?
No. He's front court.
Okay.
So you got Murray, Mathurin, Giddey, and Siakam, Marketing, Porzingis, Sabonis as your bench.
Gil, give us your squad, please.
So at the 2 guard positions as the starters who are going to get voted in.
I told you he was going
Curry, Booker, guards, they'll be voted in. And then you have Tatum, KD, LeBron, who will be voted in as the front court players coming off the bench. You have Ant-Man, Dame, Kyrie as the guards. The front court players would be AD, PG, Kawhi, and Embiid.
I'm definitely living with that lineup.
So because you have to put Murray in,
Behind that starting line.
Marketing, Giddey, who's not an all-star, Siakam, who's not an all-star, Marketing is not an all-star, Porzingis is not an all-star, Sabonis is not an all-star. That means for the American side, Apollo, Jalen Brown, Bam, Zion, Trae Young, Brunson, Fox, Ja, Cat, Donovan, Randall, Jimmy Butler, Jaren Jackson, Tyrese Halliburton. They just miss all of this because you have to put a bunch of guys in who ain't even on the fucking all-star ballot that are good enough.
I knew he was going
Would the game be competitive, though?
Yeah.
Knew
Hell
it.
yeah.
Yeah. You know what? We can get rid of
them starters. Hey, them
starters.
Playing them 48 minutes.
Did you hear the rest of the team? They got
Sounds
Mathurin,
good.
Giddey, Siakam, Porzingis, Sabonis, and Marketing. It's great when you can put all fucking 10 big guys in there. And then you want to play zone in the All-Star game.
Put that big ball lineup in, Gil.
Yeah, they play zone in the All-Star game.
We're not going to play
man.
zone. We're just going to help. We're just going to play real defense.
Brandon, what squad are you picking based on that assessment?
I like the international team. I like
you
the
really?
starting 5. That starting 5 is crazy.
But what about the remaining 5?
I've been rolling with the Europeans since day one. I've been saying the Europeans been whooping our ass. I don't know why y'all acting like it ain't happening. Who's been holding up the trophies? Europeans.
This is like me doing this. This is like me doing this.
Who's been getting MVPs?
This is like me
Europeans.
changing and saying, all right, as the starting 5, I want Booker, Tatum, KD, LeBron, Embiid. Ooh,
Still lose.
we so big.
Still
That's
lose.
not reality, dog.
Still lose.
That's a hell of a.
You should have put
that squad is reality right now, though. Them starters. That's a real. That can be a real squad right now.
We just got word LeBron is Dominican. So he's moving. No, I'm just kidding.
These motherfuckers argue about fucking fantasy.
So Gil,
shit we arguing about.
Point being, you're not rolling with the USA versus the world format.
No, because
Adam Silver needs to move around.
It's no format because there's not 12 all-star caliber Euro players. I'm sorry. There's not 12 guys who's going to be balling out that's going to actually compete for this team. I'm sorry.
So
even when you talk about the future, speaking of the future, I got that too. They did a list of the under 25 Euro players, or top 25, under 25. 25 and under, the best 25 players in the league. They got Luka as one. Then it goes Ant, Tyrese, Ja, Tyrese, Chet, LaMelo, Scotty Barnes, Paolo, Sangoon, Zion, Victor, Wagner. Those are the Wagner. Those are the out of the top 25 under 25 guys. There's 4 Euro players, and that's who the future's going to be. So when y'all say Euros is going to take over, these 4 is going to take over. These 4.
I'm saying take over far as like they just gonna keep winning championships. I mean, winning championships of MVP is taking over.
So Rashad, I know you got to take off. Any final thoughts before
you take off? He should take off. He thought he came in here and had something.
No.
He thought he came in here and had something. Oh, I'm gonna put 7 centers in 10 spots, and they gonna just be big, and we gonna switch everything, and we gonna block everything, and we gonna be big.
DJ.
Scheduled appearance.
DJ. See how he the nigga that he forced you to dab him up. You see how he forced you to dab him up? He the nigga that's like, you know what I'm saying, nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga. Don't leave me hanging. Hey, DJ, don't leave me hanging, my nigga. Man, you wrong as fuck, nigga.
That nigga has 7 centers, dog.
Another dead body.
That nigga has 7.
We'll have the shirt on Friday.
That nigga has
another fucking dead body. Y'all want to see a dead body?
Y'all want to know the rest of his players? He had Jokic and Sungo. He had all centers. He had a team full of centers in an all-star game.
Positionless basketball game.
I
taking over.
Is that what it's called? Ain't that
Nah, we appreciate you.
See y'all.
We appreciate you coming to the arena. Rashad had a pre-scheduled situation. He will be back Thursday. Have the T-shirt ready by then if you could. All right, before we move on to Mostly Fans.
That man started putting, he put Wagner at the shooting guard. Hey, listen,
Jermaine.
The Euro is great in one position, 2 positions. Right? It's the power forward. They're tall. They can pass. They can shoot. They can play the game. Right. So the 5-man and the 4-man, they're gonna all be fucking 6'10" and above. I mean, shit. If they're 6'10", they're sitting there trying to play the 3 at this point. Right. When you're talking about the guards, right? You're talking about just straight Europe. They played international only, no American style. Right. You're only talking about real 3 players. Right, talking about Luka, Giannis, and Jokic, right? Shea was here, middle school and high school.
He infiltrated.
Murray was here, middle school, high school. I mean, these guys were trained here, American style. These guys were.
They brought their Canadian skill with them, though. They brought their Canadian skill with them.
What skill? Motherfucker made JV his first year. What skill did they make? They got in hands.
Nothing wrong with that.
What I'm saying is they got in hands. So that's
where you start, where you finish.
Nigga with Embiid. So you're only talking about really 3 players who are dominating that straight. They have no American. They have not touched nothing American. Right? Even Sabonis was born here in Portland.
Gil, everybody has cable.
No, but what I'm saying, so what I'm saying is, you take Luka out, the 6'10" unicorn in his position, and what do you really have from the point guard position? So, come on, let's be honest. He didn't even name a shooting guard. He put all small forwards and power forwards.
Say Buddy Hill.
Yeah, Buddy Hill, yeah.
I mean, just for a shooter. For a shooter.
But look where you got to go.
Y'all reaching.
You got to go all the way to, nothing against Buddy, but you got to go all the way to Buddy Hill to be in the All-Star.
Buddy's trying 20
No, what I'm saying is like what I'm not saying he's trapped, but I'm saying we're talking about the all-star game. Guys, you're talking about the elite of the elite. The Euros, we're gonna talk about the same 3 or 4 players every year because they're the elite of the elites, Euro and in the league. But what about the rest of the field? And then let's just be honest. When it comes to international versus American, politically, are we really gonna do that? We already have. We already have.
Yes.
We need more unity.
World War III.
We need more unity.
Why you want World War III?
more unity.
The hell?
Why you think we're not? Why you think we did it 1 year? We did it 1 year in the rookie sophomore game, and then we was like, we're not doing that no more. Politically, it looks stupid.
We need more unity.
We need World War III.
We look stupid.
Can we all just get along?
Choose a side.
Can we all just get along?
They're gonna, Adam Silver just gonna keep teasing around and saying shit. Oh, Elliot, we gonna do this. We go, yeah, but we might as well do American versus Canada.
I mean, they got a lot.
Shit, they got 8, 9.
Shit, they got about 8 or 9
players. I mean, shit.
Another spirited day on Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy.
Yeah, he did all that in his phone. Didn't have no argument, huh?
Rashad is not here now, Gil. I would not allow.
I'm just saying he was stuck. He was stuck.
Wait till Thursday to revisit.
He was stuck thinking one way and not realize I had his ass loop. Yeah, no, you just can't put power forwards at the point guard position.
There are no winners or losers in Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Woo woo. Just great moments, discussion, debate, conjecture.
He got a bench player as a starter.
But let's keep this thing moving. Before we do Mostly Fans, we got to wish a happy birthday to one of the greatest to ever do it, our very own Sheryl Swoopes.
Woo!
Happy birthday! 21 years old today.
22.
Oh, she just turned 22?
22 years old.
We can get drinks.
Okay. Drinks are you. Let's do it. But the resume beyond impressive. NCAA champion, college player of the year at Texas Tech, 4-time WNBA champ, 3-time MVP, 3-time defensive player of the year as well, 3 gold medals to boot, Naismith Hall of Famer. First woman with her own signature shoe.
Damn.
Every time I read these accolades, I need to take a breather. I need my inhaler. It's a lot going on, but a very, very accomplished career. Be a Sheryl, I think, is the moral of the story. So Sheryl, we just want to wish you happy birthday from Gil's Arena. Hope you are turning up. We will see you back on the couch soon. But now let's move on to Mostly Fans. As always, if you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username and we use it on the show, you get a $50 bonus if you send us a video and include your Underdog Fantasy username.
For the people who said I said Tatum as a guard, it was Curry and Booker as guards.
Yep. Yeah, you did it. Yep.
I know.
But
Tatum, KD, and Bron are your front court.
Yeah.
Because it's voting. It's voting. I don't sit up at 6 o'clock in the morning and just doing nothing.
Gil, a champion of democracy.
Right. I don't
let the people speak.
So if we're going off of voting, these are guys who will be voted in. So if you take out the Euro players and put them on one side, it'd be Curry, Booker, and then Tatum, KD, and Bron.
Gil, you are the Electoral College though on Gil's Arena, so you have. Okay. We don't have to just go by the popular vote.
No, crazy how I had this whole lineup, right?
Yeah.
Crazy out here.
You be having your shit on your pad. I be doing it. I be sitting. I was like, whoever got something coming today, they better be ready.
Hey, look. I even got the starters. I even got the starters, all the guards, how much they play, bench, starter, half a starter. I do all that shit.
Oh no.
We need a camera following you at 6 a.m. Mad scientist as you scribble in the notebook.
Did I even listen to that?
with the additional sheet.
Euros, Americans.
125. Yeah, you really be doing your homework. Yeah.
I ain't playing with him today, man.
Special note in the
Some
notebook.
good study notes too.
The Ark of the Covenant of the USA versus international debate.
I'm old school, baby. I get on the phone and start calling.
You call it right now.
I call. He see me in the morning talking to general managers.
What this nigga want now? All right, first question is from Underdog user Blues with multiple Z's on the end of it. So Blues. What is a new rule you wish was there when you guys played? So a new rule that's in the league now that you wish was there when you guys played.
A new rule?
I'm just reading the question, Gil. Merely a host.
I mean, what is the new rules that are
connector? What is a new rule you wish was there when you guys played? and our producers are extending out. What's a rule or a change?
I think,
Supermax.
yeah.
Supermax rule.
Yeah, the contract rule, and then I think the fouls when you just foul on purpose, you get the free throw now. It's
Oh, like the take fouls or
yeah, the take fouls,
clear pass?
like
Oh yeah, they had me some good free throws then.
like that rule today. We had that when we played.
For sure. All right, next question. Video question from underdog user Andy C3.
If you could have been a part of any dynasty, which would it be? And do you think we'll see another dynasty in the NBA? Thank you, guys.
Andy, thank you for waiting to make that turn before finishing your question. Okay.
Dynasty.
Keep the whip in the same spot. If you could have been a part of any dynasty, which would it be? And do you think we'll see another dynasty?
What's my options?
Bulls, Lakers, Boston.
Okay, Bulls,
Celtics.
The milkman section one?
You and Bill Russell.
Okay, that's okay. So Bill
two, big two, doodle on the wall.
Okay, what makes a dynasty? Winning how many championships and what time?
3.
3 and. That's what I'm saying. It has to be.
Yeah, like 3. Like 3. Like 3 or 5. Yeah, 3. 3 the most.
3, but what time frame?
Within 5 years.
Within 5
3
years.
within 5 years. We'll take 3 chips within 5 years.
Okay, so you got.
What about like the Spurs? They won 3 out of 6.
That's what I'm saying.
Nope. You said 3 out of 5.
We are.
We're asking.
You can't go 3 for 6
Fighting under our own rules.
with the same core. We'll say 3 and 6.
So
similar.
So Miami Heat, that's not a dynasty then, right? Okay.
Close.
Lakers 2000. That two.
3 out of 5.
Huh?
I'm sorry. 03, 05, 07.
03, 05, 07?
Yep.
Spurs. So how about the Kobe Lakers? Was that a dynasty? 3 in a row?
The Kobe post-Shaq Lakers?
No.
Kobe Shaq.
Kobe Shaq.
Kobe Shaq, yeah.
That was.
That's 3 championships.
That's 3. That is a 3-peat.
Probably the 80s Lakers. That just look fun. That shit just look fun, dog. I'm not even gonna lie.
We'll look fun about the 80s, Gil. Was a lot going on in the world at that time.
Coke.
I knew he was going to.
Coke in the hoop sounds. Coke in the hoop sounds fun.
And Playboy Mansion. And the Playboy Mansion.
Shout out to the Coca-Cola bottling company.
I'm just saying.
Shout out Hugh Hefner. He top 5 ever, man.
You ain't got to know. You get that. That's what I'm saying.
Hugh Hefner's the top 5.
Coke hoop, go to the Playboy Mansion, have fun.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like that sounds like a fun ass time to be a basketball player. Just not gonna.
Back when the Playboy Mansion meant
Ain't no social media at the time. Shit, yeah.
Word of mouth and telephone calls.
Go to state. They're dynasty. I mean, I would say them because and it's more money.
More bread. Yeah.
When they were winning. So
80s bread, Gil. Factor that in.
I mean, 80s bread back then seemed like it was great. It seemed like it was great then, right? It was good then. It was good money back then.
Direct plug to the Pablo pipeline. Boston George. Derek.
I mean, yeah. In the 80s, I mean,
Man had
like,
beach
own a lot
bread.
of stuff too.
Listen, right?
You own
As
a lot.
much as everybody's thinking about the Bulls, they thinking about Jordan. Like, I don't know if I need that kind of heat. Yeah, that look like a lot of pressure and yelling.
Shit, yeah. so you got the teammates going on tour talking about it.
Shit.
We are the world.
They said Diddy got arrested. They said Diddy. They
are. Reports are they're raiding Diddy's California and Miami houses right now.
Yeah.
Not sure what they're looking for.
Yeah, nah, for real, they ain't playing.
Man, it's over, dog. When they raid, what they looking? Yeah, what are they looking for?
Somebody said something in there.
A lot of different things.
They looking for girls
looking
in
for
the
a
basement.
body.
I mean, what are they?
For that body.
They're
They're looking for love.
Who's it? The FBI? Who's doing it?
Probably FBI. I don't know.
Yeah, probably everybody.
That's crazy though.
They looking for videotapes and
They're looking for.
videotape. I mean,
They're probably,
if y'all got video, if you got videotapes, I mean that might be. Yeah, blackmail videotapes on dudes.
So,
which is weird.
FBI
I'm
released.
not even gonna lie, that's weird. Like I have dirt on you, which puts dirt on me.
Right.
Like I'm gonna blackmail you on some shit that I'm not even open about.
FBI released a statement saying, "Take that." That is our show for today. We appreciate you as always for pulling up the Gills Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, 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 whoa. We will see y'all tomorrow.
Damn, I ain't rated that nigga.
Hey, this shit looks.